Announcing the lineups for today's winner-take-all championship game with the Medford Rogues facing Top Speed Baseball. First with the visiting Medford Rogues. Leading off in left field, number 8, Aki Buxton. Batting second at shortstop, number 6, Caleb Broughton. Batting third at third base, number 5, Bryce Foster. Batting fourth, the DH, number 13, Omar Ortiz. Batting fourth, the first baseman, batting fifth, the first baseman, number 44, Max Mahone. Batting sixth, the center fielder, number 43, Jesse Spangler. Batting seventh, the second baseman, number 22, Tyler Hollow. Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 2, Turner Olson. And doing the catching, number 32, Ryan Gamboa. On the mound for Medford, number 20, Joey Jennison. And now the lineup for the home team, Top Speed. Batting first, the first baseman, number 23, Jack Dennis. Hitting second, the third baseman, number 32, J.C. Santos. Hitting third, the shortstop, number 16, Cash Young. Batting fourth, the DH, number 1, Nathan Jessel. Batting fifth, the second baseman, number 15, Harry Whitworth Dukes. Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 25, Kyle Orloff. Hitting seventh, the center fielder, number 31, Matthew Chester. Hitting eighth, number 21, the left fielder, Brian Benz. And catching for Top Speed, number 10, Robert Brooks. Doing the pitching, number 33, Andres Hackman.
Including playoffs. This is the 48th game of the year for Top Speed and the 53rd for Medford. We'll see
now batting the leadoff hitter, number 8,
and makes
Aki
it
Buxton.
to the promised land. Aki Buxton is leading off, who's defensively in left field for Medford. Stats are told by Hawk Harrelson. Sit back, relax, and strap it down. And there's Aki Buxton, the left fielder, to lead things off for the Rogues in this 9-inning winner-take-all Game 3. Hackman gets the sign from Brooksy. He deals to Buxton. It is upstairs 1-0. Anyway, there are 3 umpires officiating today's contest. That's right, 3 people that have never been in my kitchen. 1-0, throw it away. Now it's 2-0. 2 balls and no strikes on Aki Buxton. Hackman goes into his windup. The 2-0 delivery. It is swinging a fly ball hit to right field, down line, given pursuit right fielder toward the line. He dives. He is going to let it squirt off his glove. It is a foul ball. A for effort pursuit by Kyle Orloff and right, but it was just out of its reach. But the home plate umpire said that ball was just borderline foul. It would have been big trouble for the Speedo defense had that ball stayed fair. But even so, 2 balls and 1 strike on Buxton as Aki gets back in that batter's box. Okay, 2-1. Buxton leading off for the Rogues. Okay, now the home plate umpire kind of looking towards the Rogues dugout. I can tell that the home plate umpire heard something that he figured could have been considered taboo for the game of baseball, but I guess the umpire just shrugs it off and just lets it slide off his back. 2-1 offering to Buxton. It is inside. 3 balls, 1 strike on the leadoff man for the Medford Rogues. I noticed the umpire just a moment ago took his mask off and thought he heard something that was a no-no to him. 3-1 offering, and a swing to foul. Right side on the play. Full count. So it's a full count on Buxton. Aki and the Rogues hoping for base hit or ball 4 here. Hackman into his motion. 3-2 payoff. Swinging a line foul. So we'll do it again. I believe that's the dude where's the 5 is on deck. Caleb Broughton on deck. 3-2 count as Hackman gets a sign from Robert Brooks. Target outside. 3-2 payoff once again. It is high. Ball 4. So walk to the leadoff man. Here comes Caleb Broughton to bat with 1 on and nobody out.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 5, Caleb Broughton.
Caleb Broughton up, who's defensively at shortstop. Hackman into the stretch. Here comes the pitch to Caleb. It is in there for a strike home run. Of course, as usual today, I decided to wear some apparel that would cause one of these teams to feel hot, at least psychologically. Of course, I'm wearing my pink leggings, my pink soccer jersey. Here's 1 strike pitch. Pot foul out of play. Strike out. I'm also wearing some yellow long sleeves underneath my pink Dominican women's soccer jersey. 2 strikes on Caleb. I decided to kind of psychologically make one team feel hot under the collar somewhat. Stretch by Hackman. Here's the 2-strike pitch. Upstairs, 1-2. Caleb still behind in the count this time, 1-2. We'll see. I mean, Medford lost one yesterday, 8-1 to top speed. But speed also hoping to carry the momentum into today, that being Sunday. Go to first base. He is safe. My goodness. Well, all I gotta say, that pickoff throw was exceptional, but well, that pick thrown by Hackman, I've seen better picks on my Instagram account. Here's a stretch by Hackman. 1-2. That's a ball. A balk has been issued, so that's going to be Buxton being awarded second. So that latest offering was nullified. It's still 1-2 on Caleb. I guess the home plate umpire said that latest offering was declared a balk. I don't know why, though. It's hard to tell. There are 13 ways to balk in baseball, really. 1-2 to Caleb. It is swinging a pot the foul right behind us. Still 1-2. Bryce Foster is the on-deck batter. He'll bat next. Nobody out. Buxton, the runner on second base for Medford. Here's the stretch timeout as, I guess Brooksy wanted time and got his wish. All right, so back to the program here. Still 1-2 on Caleb. It's pretty hot today, man. It feels warm. 1-2 offering. It is swinging a ground ball routinely to short. Shortstop has to charge it in stride. Throw cross. Nails him. Having to stay put is Buxton. 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 11, Bryce Foster.
Wearing my yellow long sleeve shirt as well as over that a pink Dominican soccer jersey and some pink leggings. Of course, I'm trying to make one specific team feel hot. Of course, speaking of hot, I heard about this girl who once did a 3-mile run in triple-digit temperatures and did so while in a full-body animal fursuit costume. Here comes pitch to Bryce Foster. This line on the ground to second. It's going to be scooped. Look, release first, just in time, but advancing to third is Buxton. 2 down. Here's Omar Ortiz.
Now batting the DH, number 13, Omar Ortiz.
So the Rogues with a small threat here. 2 outs. Buxton on third. Ortiz in the box. Omar is the designated hitter for the Rogues in today's contest. Hackman into a stretch. Andres delivers. Swing and a miss. No balls, so 1 strike on Omar. Max Mahone is on deck. Now Hackman works from the stretch. Comes the 1 strike offering. It is low and away. Now it's a ball and a strike on Omar. Omar looking to get at least a base hit to give the Rogues the first tally of today's contest. Aki Buxton just 90 feet away. A base hit can score him. Comes the 1-1 offering, and a swing line on the ground to second is to his left, picks it up, flips first in time to leave a runner on third. So after half an inning, Medford 0, top speed coming up. Pitcher for the Medford Rogues today is right-handed hurler Joey Jennison. Bottom of the first inning, no score, and the Speedos coming up. It's going to be Jack Dennis, the first baseman, to lead things off for Top Speed Baseball. Dennis, JC Sandhouse.
Now batting number 23, Jack Dennis.
So what Jack does here, jumping Jack Dennis facing Medford right-handed hurler Joey Jennison, as the Speedos were able to quell a potential rally by the Rogues on the top of the first, and the Rogues got their leadoff man as far as third base, but he could go no further. Here's Jack Dennis in the box facing Joey Jennison. Joey gets a sign from Gamboa. Stretch, and the pitch to Jack. Inside corner, strike 1 called. No balls, 1 strike on Jack. Comes a stretch by Joey. He deals it outside for a ball. Now it's a 1-1 count on Jack. Well, I got to say, this will be the game that'll make one season and break another season. We'll see who wants it more. It is early. We'll see. It's still a long ways off. Here's the stretch. The 1-1 pitch to Dennis. It is a ball slowing its head, squirts away, 2-1. Interesting to know. I know Stan Swatala and I talked about this earlier. I know that he asked me, Dale, what do you think the score is going to be today? Well, I said, Coach, in my opinion, it's going to be Speedos 6-3. And Dion said, oh yeah, oh no, sorry, it's Coach. My slippage of the tongue. Swatala said it's going to be 16-3, and I was like, I'd have to go to drastic measures if the score is that lopsided. 2 balls, 1 strike on Dennis. Here's Jennison into his motion and the pitch. Skied, foul left side, strike 2. Even count of 2-2 on Jack. Yeah, what do you think? Yeah, Jack. That reminds me, when I go to the grocery store later on, I got to get some cheese. Monterey Jack cheese. Delicious. Here's a stretch by Jennison. 2-2 offering. It is ripped on the ground to first. Oh, back into a nice diving stop by Mahomes. Shovels to first. He dropped the ball! Jennison stepped on the base, but the only issue was he did not have the ball. But even so, it's kind of a wide throw by Mahone, throwing from his back. That would have been a defensive assist in capital letters had he been able to retire Dennis. J.C. Santos. The latest play was declared E3.
Now batting number 32, J.C. Santos.
J.C. Santos up with Dennis on first, nobody down. Santos says defensively at third base, the hot corner. Infield double play depth for the Rogues. Stretched by Jennison. Here comes the offering to J.C. Oh, that was a bit too close for comfort. Ball one. Until the Speedo dugout seems pretty giddy. I can hear a faint glimmer of them just to my left. Jennison, I guess maybe the Speedo dugout is tormenting Jennison, the pitcher. Here comes the 1-0. Whoa, that was way high and outside. It squirts away. And trotting into second is Dennis. That was a pitch that was definitely wild. No bones about that. 2 balls and no strikes on Santos. I guess well, Jennison, wonder if the Speedo dugout is ruffling Jennison's feathers here. I'm not surprised if that's the case. All right, here we go. The stretch by the right-hander. Check on second. 2-0 offering. Low and away. 3-0. All right, Santos back in that batter's box. He's had to count 3 balls, no strikes. Here comes right-hander Jennison. He's ready. 3-0 pitch. Strike one called. Santos slightly drew the walk, but that latest offering was all in the corner. All right, 3-1. Still Santos rather ahead in the count. 3-1. Three balls and 1 strike. Here comes right-hander Jennison. He's ready. Check on second. 3-1 offering. All 4. Certainly walked that time. Santos ducks on the pond. First and second. Nobody out. Cash Young steps in with the chance to hit the jackpot right here.
Now batting the shortstop, number 16, Cash Young.
Like I said in yesterday's broadcast, when I think about the batter's first name, I think about what something an old life coach said to me. Without gold, what's in my wallet would be worthless. Well, all I gotta say is, dollars. That's why dollars need to make more sense, especially in this day and age.
Open it up.
2 on, nobody out. Cash Young in the box. Stretch. Jennison delivers upstairs. 1-0. All the Speedos have 2 on, nobody out. The Speedos tally early. That could spell chaos for the Medford Rogues. We'll see. What the Speedos have around, see if they can get them over. Jennison into a stretch. Comes the 1-0 pitch. Low and inside. So it's Cash ahead 2-0, I guess. Gamboa asked for time to trot out to the mound to talk with his pitcher. Like I said before, I'm thinking that the Golden State Collegiate Baseball League, starting in the year 2020, needs to take a page from the MLB rulebook and impose a limit on mound visits, whether it's 5 or 6. We'll see. I mean, I'd like to see if the GSCBL, starting in the year 2020, starts doing a rule which is a limit on mound visits per game. I'd love to witness that, though. The chances are that it can happen. All right, back to the game. 2 balls and no strikes on Cash Young as Jennison into the stretch. He deals way out. Oh, that ball skips to the backstop. Now the runners trot to second and third. Another wild pitch. My goodness, the Speedos are in excellent position to tally early and often. First base is open at the moment. 3-0 on Cash. Well, Nathan Jessel, the cleanup man, on deck. We'll see. It's Cash open for either base or all 4. I'd take all the way if I was in Young's shoes. I'm sure Cash is thinking the same thing. Here's a stretch by Jennison. The check on third. The 3-0 pitch. Ball 4, so Young Cash is in with a walk. Sacks packed with Speedos, nobody down, still 0-0.
Now batting, number 1, the DH, Nathan
the
Jessel.
cleanup man with a prodigious opportunity to drive in a whole bunch of runs here. Jessel on defense positions himself in foul territory, that is to say. He is the designated hitter, so when the Speedos are on defense, he does nothing more than pray for his teammates. Sacks packed with Speedos, no outs, still no score here in the first. As Jennison facing a jam. Stretch, that pitch. Low and away, 1-0. So Jennison, from what I can understand, he could not throw a strike to save his life. I don't believe there was an error, and then back-to-back walks. So case in point is Jennison has to bear down to defuse this bases loaded, nobody out threat. The Speedos can be very pesky offensively. And you are planning to fail. Momono strikes on Jessel. Speedos with an opportunity here. Jennison ready. Comes 1-0 to Jessel. It is low. Ball 2. So Jessel ahead in the count. 2-0. Old Speedo dugout seems pretty giddy out there. And Stan Spatala, the third base coach, urging his base runners to stay focused as well as the batter. Jennison ready. The 2-0 to Jessel. It is ball 3, so a bad one here will cause the Speedos to have the first tally of today's ball game. Game 3 of the winner-take-all. The winner-take-all game. Whoever wins gets the whole enchilada. 3-0 on Jessel. Jennison ready. He deals it. Strike called inside corner. Jessel knew it. 3-1. The Speedo dugout clapping after a called strike. That's fabulous. Infield halfway in for the Rogues. Here's the stretch. Jennison delivers. It is ball 4. So forces in a run. Dennis scores, and the Speedos hit the scoreboard first. 1-0 top speed. Still bases loaded. Still nobody down. Here's Harry Whitworth Dukes in the box.
Batting, number 15, the second baseman, Harry Whitworth Dukes.
There's Harry coming up. Yeah, Harry as opposed to Lloyd. Despite the fact that the Speedos have yet to muster a hit, they have a 1-0 advantage. Sack still full, still nobody out. Here's Harry Whitworth Dukes facing Joey Jennison, who seems a little rattled here. He and the Rogues defense is yet to record an out. The stretch. Check on second. Jennison delivers. Ball 1. No one outside. 1 ball, no strikes on Harry. There's Harry Whitworth Dukes getting signals from Stan Spatala, the third base coach. I don't think Stan said when he noticed my interesting apparel today. He actually said, do I ever take it up a notch? I'll try to pitch. It's the right call. 1-1 count. Of course, I'm wearing my feminized athletic apparel today. And I will say, Stan actually asked me, Dion, do you ever wear dresses? And I said, as a matter of fact, I do, coach, but I actually reserve that for when I'm at Casa de Dion, when I'm behind closed doors. Of course, when I'm at home, I take it up a notch or 2. 1-1 pitch. Ball 2. Going outside that time, 2-1. That's right. So in other words, when I'm at home, sprucing up the homestead, especially on a weekend where I don't have a game, I like to do so while clad in a dress and a wig. 2-1 on Harry Whitworth Dukes. Sacks loaded, nobody out. Stretched by Jennison. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. It's a ball. Now it's a 3-1 count as another bad pitch here will force across an insurance run. J.C. Santos on third, hoping to score here. Infield is halfway in for Medford. Bases loaded, nobody out. Jennison into the stretch. 3-1 to Harry. It is upstairs. Oh, no, it's a strike. Oh, wow. I thought that was upstairs, but my mistake. A full count on Harry. Kyle Orloff is on deck. 3-2 count on Whitworth Dukes. Harry defensively patrols second base. He made 2 assists at the top of inning numero uno. As Jennison shakes off 1. Now he gets what he likes. 3-2 payoff. Ball 4. So walk forces across another run. This time it's Santos coming into the promised land. 2-0. It looks like it appears that Joey Jennison And we're still at the bottom of the first.
Number 25.
It's going to be Kyle Orloff in the box, who's facing new pitcher for Medford, Joe Johnson. Of course, the book not closed on the starter, Jennison, yet. Those 3 runners out there are the responsibility of Joey. If any of them score, then Joey Jennison will be charged. That's Ryan Gamble giving a little word of encouragement to his relief pitcher. So it's Kyle Orloff in the box with the bases loaded, nobody out opportunity. Speedos have already tallied twice here in the first and lead it 2-0. That was Joe Johnson facing a Speedo threat, major danger for the Rogues defense here in the first. Johnson gets a sign from Gamboa. Here comes pitch to Orloff. It is straight down the middle. That is a called strike. Well, unlike Jennison, Johnson has gotten ahead of the count to at least one Speedo batter. Orloff with an 0-1 count. Johnson goes into his motion. The 1-strike pitch inside. Now it's a 1-1 count on Kyle. Orloff looking to generate some swagger. Kyle looking to take one swing and drive in a whole bunch of runs for the Speedos. Bases empty, nobody down here in the first. Johnson into his motion. The 1-1 pitch. Ground ball past him on short. He's going to come to the dish. He is. Oh, he dropped it. Messenger to the plate, though. Stretches the dish. Safe. As far as goes off the bullseye, Cash Young does ultimately score after kind of some blockade by the catcher. He was able to.
Now batting, number 31, the center fielder, Matthew Chester.
So this is an unfortunate throw by Broughton. Still bases loaded, still nobody out, though. Matt Chester in the box. This is the 7th batter the Speedos are sent to bat here. That is declared an error. The Speedos, incredibly, have tallied 3 times, despite them not having a hit. So, it's an unfortunate error by Caleb at short. Of course, the Rogues defense has committed 2 blunders here in the first. Here's Matt Chester in the box. Johnson gets a sign from Gamboa. Here comes pitch to Chester. It is in there for a strike. Well, I remember I said earlier, Mr. T once said, if you fail to plan, you are planning to fail. I think there's quite a bit of truth to what Mr. T said. Here comes the southpaw Johnson. He's ready. 1-strike offering. It is swing line foul to right, strike 2. Chester behind 0-2. Wow, this has been a fabulous inning, especially for Top Speed's offense. Of course, I will say this, of course I say I only wear dresses and wigs when I'm behind closed doors. Actually, last November, I made an exception when I went on a dinner date with one of my female neighbors. Actually, she and I went to this fancy Chinese restaurant, and she was on her really. She paid for it. Pitch, strike 3 swing and 1 away. Bases still jammed, this time 1 down. In other words,
now batting the left fielder, number 21,
I don't know how I got by with that, but I did. But the rest is history. Brian Benz in the box. Bases still jammed, this time 1 away. 3-0 Speedos, but they have an opportunity to generate a whole bunch more. Here's Johnson getting the sign from Gamboa. Target inside. The pitch to Brian Benz is way high and outside. 1-0 on a juggle by Gamboa. 1-0 on Benz. Well, we'll see. Of course, I will say this. After today, there is no tomorrow. If you lose, that's it. If you win, you go to the promised land. Bottom line. Motion by Johnson, the 1-0 pitch. Outside. Now it's a 2-ball, no-strike count on Benz. Brian Benz, who may one day marry a woman named Mercedes, is ahead in the count 2-0. Brian is defensively in left field for the Speedos. Field is halfway in for the Rogues. Motion by Johnson, the 2-0. Downstairs, 3-0, so a bad one here will make it 4. It's currently 3. Jessel is the runner on third base for Top Speed. Base hitter ball 4 is what Benz covets here.
Go, Ben. Gotta be perfect.
Johnson kicks and delivers. It is downstairs. So Walk produces another run. Jessel comes into the promised land, and at this juncture, the Rogues defense
now batting,
simply have spent
number
a
10,
lifetime
Robert
on a baseball field. Robert Brooks in the box. That one that scored was the responsibility of Jennison. And that being Harry's the runner on third. He's Jennison's responsibility as well. So not closed on Joey yet. One out, Robert Brooks in the box, 4-0 Speedos, despite them not getting a hit. Here's Johnson getting the sign. He deals to Robert Brooks. It is inside corner, strike one on Brooksy.
Get it out there somewhere. Get a run home. Pick one more up. Come on, guys. Let's get
One strike. This is ninth batter. The Speedos will sent to bat here in the first inning. 4-0 Speedos. Bases jammed, one away. Johnson kicks and delivers. It is outside, ball one. A strike and a ball on Brooksy, the catcher for Top Speed in today's Game 3. Here's the left-hander Johnson getting the sign from Gamboa. The 1-1 pitch is swinging a pop to shallow right. I don't think that's going to be deep enough to advance any runner here. It's a catch. Oh, the runner's going to gamble. Here he comes. He scores! I don't believe it. Harry Whipperdukes just turned on the afterburners and came across to score. 5-0 after the sac fly to right. 2 outs. Here is Jack Dennis up as the winner on third. Orloff stopped on third, but staying put is Brian Benz. Wow. Here's Dennis batting for the second time in this inning. First and third, 2 down as Joe Johnson. And this Rogues defense has faced major danger here in the first. 5-0 Top Speed. Here's the stretch by the left-hander Johnson. Target outside. Here comes the pitch to Dennis, swinging a miss, 0-1 on Jack. 10th batter of the Speedos will sent up here in the first. 5-0 Top Speed, first and third, 2 away. And incredibly, the Speedos have a big goose egg in the hit category. Isn't that interesting? Here's the stretch by Johnson, check on first. The 1-strike pitch. Lined into center field, base hit. Jogging in to score is Orloff. Stopping on second is Benz. 6-0 Speedos, and we're only in the first inning. Speedos' dynamite offense has exploded, and at long last, the Speedos erased the goose egg.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 32, J.C. Santos.
J.C. Santos up 6-0 Speedos as it's 2 on, 2 away. See what J.C. does here for the Speedo offense. Speedos understands tutelage, always play like the score is 0-0. Stan is stressing that to his troops. Yeah, always play. If you lock him down, don't let him up. Here's Johnson peering in for the sign from Gamboa. He's into the stretch at long last. Here comes the offering to JC. It is upstairs, 1-0. 1-0, the count on Santos. 2 on, 2 away, 1-0 on Santos. Here's the left-hander stretch. The 1-0 offering, it is swinging a foul, strike one. It's interestingly enough, in my dream last night, I saw this aunt and uncle who of course the uncle I hadn't seen ever, and my aunt I hadn't seen since Reagan was president, who I will be seeing in mid-August. I saw them in my dream last night. That was like during my trip to Exeter that'll take place this mid-August. Here comes the 1-1 pitch, outside 2-1. Yeah, I can't believe it. I saw my aunt and my uncle in my dream last night, the one who I will be visiting in mid-August. This aunt I hadn't seen since Ronald Reagan was president. Yeah, forgive the politics. 2-1 on Santos. Here's the stretch by the southpaw. The 2-1 offering. It is swing and a miss. Now it's an even count of 2-2 on Santos. Wow, this is amazing. Speedos on top 6-0, and we're only in the first inning. Here's the southpaw Johnson peering in for the sign. Nods yes, goes into the stretch, checks the runners, comes to the plate. Ball three. It's downstairs that time. Full count. So the runners will go. It is 3-2. 2 down. So you got to figure Ben's on second and Dennis on first. Will be taken off on this next pitch. Okay, base runners, start your engines. Of course, the drag race is happening at Sonoma Raceway today. 3-2 payoff. swinging a rip to right, that foul, still 3-2. That's right, the drag races are happening at Sonoma Raceway today. I know my dad as well as my step-brother-in-law are in attendance. That's right, my dad and my step-brother-in-law get VIP front row middle seats to witness the drag races at this point of the summer every year. You know, my dad and my step-brother-in-law have each the defining moment of their respective summers at Sonoma Raceway in late July. 3-2 still as Santos steps out and steps back in just as quickly. Full counts. Runners will go once again as Johnson into the stretch. 3-2 runners go. Swinging a foul, so we'll do it again. So the runners are getting a Richard Simmons-oriented workout, running back and forth on the base paths. That is amazing. All right, so it's still a full count on Santos. Cash Young is on deck. 3-2 count. Runners will once again go. Stretch by Johnson. Payoff once again. Swinging a chopper, foul behind the plate. So wow. Imagine running those sprints back and forth on the base paths. Dude, on a toasty day like this, that's gonna basically, those runners are gonna be out of breath. But then again, look at me. I do a Richard Simmons workout every morning and every night. And for me, I'm never out of breath when I do those grinds of workouts. It's actually become second nature, really. 3-2 count still on Santos. Here's Johnson. He's into the stretch at long last. Payoff runners go. High. So what juices him up. So the Titanic pays off for Santos.
Number 16, Cash Young.
Cash Young looking to hit the jackpot here. Let's see what Cash does with the sacks packed with Speedos. 2 away. Well, if Cash Young hits a grand slam right here, I would imagine Medford is going to be in sweet surrender. But we'll see. Cash is capable. Here's Johnson. He deals the pitch to Cash. It is swing and a miss. Wow, what an offering by Johnson to blow up by Young. 0-1. So bases loaded, 2 down. Speedos have tallied 6 times here in the first, lead at 6-0. Left-hander nods yes. 1 strike offering Cash. Swinging a miss. It's quickly 0-2. Of course, there is no mercy rule in today's game. They play all 9 innings, even if the score is 100-0. Of course, during season games, the run rule is an option, but during playoff games, it is dog eat dog. 0-2 on Young. Here's Johnson, steps off. He wants to sign again from Gamboa. Two strike offering to Cash. Upstairs, 1-2. Interesting that I didn't have lunch yet today. Of course, I had a big hearty breakfast from Mill Valley Coffee Shop. That's right, my usual honey whole wheat pancakes. Delicious. 1-2 on Cash. As left-hander Johnson gets signed. 1-2 offering to Young. It is swinging a miss that mercifully concludes the onslaught. At the end of 1, it is Speedos ahead, 6 left. We're in the second inning here. It is top speed baseball.
Now batting, number 44,
6-0.
first baseman, Max
The Speedos
Mahone.
scored 6 runs on all of 1 hit in the first. Max Mahone and the Rogues in a hole. They're going to hope to at least chip away here. Max Mahone, Jesse Spangler, and Tyler Hollow facing Andres Hackman. Andres delivers ball 1 low and outside, 1-0 on Max. Mahone is defensively at first base for the Rogues in today's Game 3. It's right, winner take all. 1-0 pitch from Andres. It is on the outside corner for a strike. But like I said, for top speed baseball, it is the drive for 5. I know the Rogues are not going to fold. It's too early. 1 strike pitch. The 1-1 pitch. Sky to left, but it is foul. Wow, that was high and smoked, but all the way towards Kent Middle School. 1-2 on Mahone. On deck is Jesse Spangler. 5, 6, 7 to up for the Rogues here in the second. Here's the pitch. To the dirt, ball skips away from Brooksy, and it's a 2-2 count. Well, we'll see. I mean, the Speedos may have tallied 6 times in the first, but for Medford, they have ample incentive in which to reply. 2-2, swinging a foul. Still 2-2. Of course, I was thinking about how I saw this this banner posted outside the Village Shopping Center for Cotton Candy Girl. Tell you more in a sec. Here's the 2-2. It is downstairs. Full count. Of course, I did actually go to the above aforementioned website yesterday. I thought, this person gets pretty good reviews, I will say. Here's the 3-2 payoff. It is ball 4. So up to Mac. Oh, strike 3! On the corner. My goodness, did Andres
Now
get the
batting, number
benefit of the
43,
doubt.
Jesse Spangler.
Jesse Spangler in the box. Like I said, you know, of course, I mean, this person charges $100 an hour to have her. She's a party planner, $100 an hour. That's essential, especially here in Marin County. Pitch to Spangler, skied foul to the right, strike 1. 0-1 the count on the Rogues center fielder. Yeah, well, I will say, I mean, if I ever have like a Dion slumber party, especially at my Mill Valley homestead, I would definitely have the Cotton Candy Girl as my first call. Here's the motion by the righty, the 1 strike pitch, swing and a miss. Now it's quickly 0-2 on Spangler. On deck is Tyler Hollow. Early on, it seems as if the Medford Rogues, I'll tell you more in a second, the 2 strike offering to Spangler, it is swinging lined up the middle and through, a base hit. Early on, it seems as if the Medford Rogues have resembled a 4-year-old.
Now batting, number 22, Tyler Hollow.
That was the case in the first inning. But even so, the Rogues are down, but they are far from out. 1 on, still 1 away. Tyler Hollow, the second baseman, stepping in. So we'll see. Of course, the Rogues got the runner on third in the top of the first, but did not drive him in. There's the stretch by Hackman. Here's the offering to Tyler. It is lined to left, base hit on the opposite field, shot to left. 2 on, 1 out. Well, the Rogues are still very much in this contest here. Turner Olson steps into bat now for the
Now
Rogues.
batting, number 2, Turner Olson.
Turner Olson wears the same number as Frank Fro Cassetti, Bobby Mercer, and more so known, Derek Jeter. 1 out, first and second for the Rogues, as they are looking to at least get some offense here. They have a lot of time to chip away here, second inning. The stretch by Hackman. Check on second. Here comes pitch to Hollow, or to Olson, my mistake. Ball 1. Turner Olson with 1 ball, no strikes on him. I know Turner, Turner's mom, Stephanie, is my personal water girl at these games. I know by the 7th inning stretch, she'll serve me a fresh bottle of spring water. 1-0 pitch. Ball 2. So I will say, yeah, Stephanie will, if I were to bet, get me a bottle of nice, fresh spring water when the 7th inning stretch comes around. Of course, I got a bottle right here now as well as a Gatorade. Stretch by Hackman. 2-0 pitch to Olson. It's 3 balls and no strikes on Turner Olson. Ryan Gamboa, the catcher, on deck. Spangler on second, Hollow on first. The stretch by Hackman. Here's the 3-0. Ball 4, so walk juices him up. Now the Rogues with an opportunity here. The Rogues are showing they are not going to surrender, no matter how dire the situation. Of course, to my left, I noticed there's a Raiders tent. Check it out. I love that Raiders tent.
Now batting, number 32, Ryan
in today's
Gamboa.
contest will just win, baby. Of course, those mottos, commitment to excellence, pride and poise. Those were, Al Davis did not have a marketing agency come up with those. Those were Al Davis's original terms, yeah. Commitment to excellence, pride and poise, just win, baby. Al Davis came up with those terms himself. They did not come from a marketing agency. I'm not kidding, dude. All right, Ryan Gamboa in the box. Bases jammed, 1 out, as the Speedo's facing a threat here. Here's a stretch by Hackman. Target outside. Here comes pitch to Gamboa. Swinging a little soft pop to Versi, and that ball drops the ball, picks it up, pegs to the dish, nails him on the force, and Spangler is forced out at the dish. 2 down, but base is still jammed. Nice mark hit
Now
by
batting
Dennis
number 8,
to go over the out of the dish.
Aki Buxton.
Aki Buxton up, 2 outs is up to Buxton to pick up a run or 2 here. 2 down. All right, so Aki Buxton looking to obtain some much coveted offense for the Rogues. Bases jammed, 2 down after that fielder's twice at the plate a moment ago. Hackman is ready. He deals. Ski ride called outside corner 0-1. 2 down, bases jammed for Medford. Medford trails 6-0 here in the second inning. Here's Hackman working from the stretch. The 1-strike pitch to Aki Buxton is swinging a foul, so it's Aki behind 0-2. 1 more strike can defuse this threat. If Hackman strikes out Buxton here, that will be a morale booster for Top Speed. Of course, Speedo's still currently in the driver's seat. 0-2 on Buxton. Caleb Broughton on deck. Here's the stretch by Hackman. The 2-strike offering. Swing line, and oh, nice. Did he make the catch? He made the catch off his shoe tops. That's a valid catch by Dennis. And the Speedos defuse a bases loaded threat. After 1.5, Speedos ahead 6-0. Inning here at College of Marin's Alumni Field.
Now batting number 1, Nathan Jessel.
4, 5, and 6 to up for Top Speed. It is Nathan Jessel to lead things off. I will say, it's interesting to know, I actually bought a video game recently. It was rated T for terrible. Motion by Johnson. Here comes the pitch to Jessel. Skied foul to the right, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike on the Speedo designated hitter. Like I said, Speedos lead this one 6-0. Speedos diffused a bases loaded threat by the Rogues in the top of this inning, the second. 1 strike on Jessel. Here's Johnson. Nodding yes. The 1-strike offering and a swing and a grab up back up the middle, past the mound to short. Shortstop has to hurry. Throw to first. Safe as he took his foot off the base. Had to depend on an indication from the first base umpire. He said that Jessel was in there because of a bad throw. Here's Harry Whitmer Dukes in the box. All right, so Harry coming up to bat with Jessel on first, nobody down. Well, it's almost like I figured today, just like yesterday, I am in Juice Girl mode. That's kind of Juice Girl, which is a health shop in Mill Valley, in my neck of the woods. Harry Whitmer Dukes in the box is stretched by the Southpaw Johnson. He deals Terry. It is a ball, a strike called towards first. Not in time, no tag. Tag was 2 minutes late.
Up to the plate, number 15.
One strike for Harry Whitmer Dukes.
Dukes.
I'm not wearing the Juice Girl shirt today per se, but I am still in Juice Girl mode. I figure it's kind of a spoof on Beast mode, really. When I'm in Juice Girl mode, I go the extra mile and think outside the box. For me to do coverage of 9 innings in these toasty conditions requires me being in Juice Girl mode. Today is no different. Here's a stretch, pitch to Harry. It is a ball, taken outside for a 1-1 count. All I gotta say is, well, this is getting interesting. I of course, when the Rogues were unable to cash in with the bases loaded in the second, I kind of think they should have played the Price is Right losing horns on the stadium loudspeaker. Either that or the Wheel of Fortune bankrupt whistle. 1 ball, 1 strike on Harry. Here's the Southpaw Johnson into the stretch. Here comes the throw to first. Not in time.
I didn't know that first one was a strike, my bad.
At College of Marin's Alumni Field, it's not just a resort, it's an adventure. Here's the stretch by the Southpaw Johnson. He deals it in the dirt for a ball, 2-1 on Harry. Kyle Orloff is on deck. He will bat next. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's Johnson. He is into his stretch. Comes the 2-1 offering. And a swing and a rip foul to the third base dugout off the fence. Strike 2. 2-2 on Harry. Yes, I mean Harry, not Lloyd. As in other words, like the 2 main characters of Dumb and Dumber. Yeah, I guess Jeff Daniels as Harry, Jim Carrey as Lloyd. They did a pretty good job portraying those 2 characters. Here's Southpaw Johnson into the stretch. Check. And the 2-2. Swing and a miss. 1 away. Here comes Kyle Orloff to the box for top speed.
Now batting, number 25, Kyle Orloff.
Let's see what Kyle does here. Well, case in point is, I'd like to make a request to our stadium DJ. Would you mind playing a number by the Stunners? How about a number by Girlicious? Just pick a random number from either of those 2 now defunct pop artists. There comes the throw to first, not nearly in time. Well, I guess Joe Johnson has had some unzippy pickoff throws to first, those picks that Johnson is throwing. Well, like I said, I've seen better picks on my Instagram account. So Orloff yet to see an offering to him. Here's the stretch by the Southpaw. He deals to Kyle. It is low and away for ball 1-0. Of course, here's one for you. I had a tough time sleeping last night, so I decided to make the wee hours a bit more enjoyable, so I'll give you a little story if I ever get around to it. 1:30 in the wee hours of this morning, I take my laptop computer, put it right next to the heater, which of course you hear people, the immediate upstairs neighbor hears noises of mine through the heater. The 1-0 pitch, rip foul to right, strike 1, and then I decided to put my computer, put on YouTube and type in EAS alert siren. I get it on that little video screen, and before I hit play, I'm like, now it's time for the show. And I press play, and I put up at full blast and scare the living daylights out of the upstairs neighbor. She was dumbfounded. I'll tell you more in just a sec. Here's the stretch, the 1-1 pitch, ball 2. And then she comes storming downstairs in such ire. She pounds on my door. Then I answer the door, and I say, yes. And she's like, you. Never mind. And she just walks calmly back upstairs to her unit. 2-1 on Orloff. The stretch. He deals it. All 3. So Kyle ahead in the count 3-1. This is Jessel on first. 1 away for the Speedos here in the second inning. 3 balls, 1 strike on Kyle. Kyle hoping for either base hit or ball four. The stretch by the left-hander Johnson. He deals it, swinging a pop foul right side on play. Full count. Now the home plate umpire makes a request for more baseballs. To the home plate umpire, memo to the home plate umpire. I can give you a Dion autographed baseball along with a certificate of authenticity. 3 balls and 2 strikes on Kyle. As Orloff, or be a Jessel on first by mistake. 3-2, there goes short pitch, skied foul. This is out of play, so Jessel has to retreat. 3-2 still on Kyle. 6-0 top speed, 1 on, 1 away. Wow. Until this has been a very fabulous day, especially for the Speedo fans. Well, we'll see. It's still a 3-2 count on Kyle. Matt Chester is on deck. As Johnson peers in for the sign from Gamboa. He's into the stretch, checks Jessel on first. He deals runner Succo inside. Watt was actually a punt. Bottom line, first and second still 1 away. Brian Benz in the box for the Speedos. With ducks on the pond, still went out. I'll be at Matt Chester. I made my mistake. Actually, Orloff was plumb. Chester in the box, but stand corrected. 2 on, 1 out. We'll see. Second inning. Speedos on top, 6-0. Well, here's one for you. Maybe the umpires, the 3 umpires out there, should have worn hats that resemble American League from the 1980s, causing many uninitiated spectators to think that they all have the first name of Al. Southpaw, Johnson ready. Here's pitch Chester, swinging a left side base hit. Oh my, come on, Jessel, you can do it, dude. Throw to the dish. Oh, dude, he is out. I guess Jessel has gone down at the dish. My goodness. Trail runner Orloff did stop on second. Oh,
now batting, number 21, Brian Benz.
Okay, here's Brian Benz for real this time. 2 on, 2 away.
Good piece, Chester.
All right, it's 2 outs. First and second still, so it's Orloff on second, Chester on first. 2 away. It's up to Benz to pick up at least a run or 2 here. Here's Johnson getting signed from Gamboa. He's into stretch, checks, and delivers to Benz. Swing and a miss. No balls, 1 strike on Brian Benz. So Benz is defensively the left fielder for top speed in today's Game 3. That's right, the winner gets the whole enchilada. We're still a long ways off. Speedos may have won the battle at first, but they have not won the war. There's still lots of game to play here, so you don't want to take your foot off the gas pedal, really. 1 strike on Benz. Johnson delivers, swinging a sky to high to center field. All the room in the world for Spangler. He didn't even have to move a step. He puts it away, and that leaves 2 out there. After 2 falls, 6-0, top speed. Princess is their play-by-play announcer. 2-0 pitch. Strike one call, 2-1. Well, for this game right here, I'm kind of like, well, this has been a day where, what's the word? 2-1 pitch from Hackman. 3, just outside 3-1. I know that it's interesting. I know in the Pacific Association of Professional Baseball Clubs, I'll tell you more in a sec. Pitch from Hackman, skied foul to the right. I know that the San Rafael Pacifics are playing the Sonoma Stompers at Albert Park. The game kicked off today at 1 o'clock. 3-2 on Caleb. Here's Hackman. Into his motion. The payoff. Swing the foul, so it's still 3-2. I will say that I know that the San Rafael Pacific's mainstay play-by-play announcer Soren, of course I know that he and I are broadcasting games at the same moment in different venues. Well, we'll say, yeah, Soren, I look forward to seeing you face-to-face once again. 3-2. Ground ball hit routinely short, backhanded from the position. He got first, gets it, one away, nice assist by Cash Young for the first out.
Now batting, number 11, Bryce Foster.
Okay, well, I think Cash Young would have been better off if his last name had been registered. Here's Bryce Foster to the box, 1 out. Here comes the motion by Hackman, the pitch. Just outside, 1-0. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, maybe Soren and I will compete against each other at some point during 2019. 1-0 pitch. In the dirt for ball 2-0. Count on Foster. Yeah, that's right. Maybe Soren and I will be broadcasting the same game, and we will be competing against each other for ratings in that manner. 2-0 offering. 3. So it's Foster ahead in the count 3-0. I guess Bryce has been quite patient up there. Hackman ready. 3-0 pitch. Strike called inside corner, 3-1. Omar Ortiz is on deck. Here's the offering from Hackman. It's ground ball back to the box. One hopper to the mound. Clipped first by Hackman. Easy out. Took quick reflexes for Andres to field that chopper throughout Foster.
Now batting, the DH, number 13, Omar Ortiz.
Here's Omar Ortiz, who shares no relation with Big Papi, looking to generate a 2-out rally for the Rogues. Medford trails 6-0 in the 3rd inning. Here's the motion by Hackman, the pitch. In the dirt for a ball, 1-0. Max Mahone is on deck. Well, I should say, your vibe attracts your tribe. The 1-0 from Hackman, it is ball 2. Going away that time, 2-0 on Omar. Hackman kicks and delivers. Ball 3. So it's a 3-ball and no strike count on Omar. Ortiz is the designated hitter for the Rogues in today's winner-take-all game 3. Hackman deals the 3-out pitch. Strike 1, straight down the middle, 3-1. Should Ortiz reach, Max Mahone will bat next. All right, 3 balls, 1 strike. Omar still ahead in the count. Hackman wheels and deals. Outside to walk to Omar. Still 2 outs. Max Mahone in the box for the Rogues.
Now batting, number 44, Max Mahone.
Still 2 outs. Max Mahone in the box. Let's here's one for you. You know, this is a different sport, but I vividly remember the Cody Parkey miss in the wild card game at Soldier Field last January. Here's the stretch. Here's the pitch to Mahone. Straight down the middle, strike 1. Of course, I know that Eagles radio announcer Merrill Reese had an epic call of the Cody Parkey miss, as did Eagles Spanish announcer Ricky Ricardo. Dude, the latter was magnificent. 1 strike pitch. Strike 2 swinging out. Nothing 2 on Mahone. Ricky Ricardo, the Eagles Spanish radio announcer, his call of the Cody Parkey miss was epic. 2 strikes on Max. Here's Hackman, he's ready. He deals it. It's in line to right field. Right fielder backs up under that being Orloff, and he puts it away to leave 1 out there. After 6.5, it is Speedos on top, 6 left. Bottom of the third inning. Here comes
Now batting, number 10, the catcher,
Indiana.
Robert
Was
Brooks.
that Lincoln Park? Who did that number? Indiana. I'm not positive. Of course, I know that gospel music artist Apologetics did an adaptation of that number called Corinthians. So it's on one of their CDs. Anyway, here comes Robert Brooks to lead off 9-1-2 facing southpaw Joe Johnson. Here's motion by Johnson. The pitch to Brooksy. It is downstairs for ball 1-0. Because I was talking about, it's like me wearing my feminized apparel. Well, dude, it is 2019, so sometimes boys will be girls. But dude, I am in juice girl mode today, Here's the 1-0 pitch on the way. It is swing line to left center field. That's in the gap. Give me some cheesecake. That's going to skip to the scoreboard. Caroms off the base of the left center field wall. Brooksy's just going to jog into second base. A daily double. Back to the top of the order. Here's Jack Dennis to the box. Okay, how about this? I have some
now batting,
dance
number 23.
Just, Juice Girl mode is a spoof of Beast mode. Because I'll give you 4 of my choreographed dance move titles. Mermaid Melissa, Glitter Princess, Total Girl, Sister Salad. Well, I can't describe those dance moves. If I did, I'd have it stolen from me, just like the rival cheer team did in that movie Bring It On. But I think Kristen Dunst should try out to be on football's Fabulous Females. That is to say, the Readerettes. Here's a stretch by the southpaw Johnson. He deals to Dennis. He goes, punts it in front of the... Oh, foul. Strike one. Dude, it's almost like... I vividly remember that one time when I was at Ricky's Sports Bar at an Oakland Raiders tribute concert, and right next door there's a Readerette reunion. I was dancing in front of the band because I'm kind of like the official dancer and cheerleader for that band. Some of those Raiderettes selected to dance along with me. What do you think? Here's the stretch, the long strike pitch, and he pulls back after one attempt and takes it for a ball. Well, I gotta say, interesting thing, ironically, in the heat of the moment, I was unaware that those former Raiderettes were dancing with me, and not until the band was in intermission, they looked at me and said to me, Dion, I think those women were dancing with you. I was like, is that true? 1-1. Once it down toward the pitch, pounces on it. Puts first, shovels to first for the out. Stopping in on third is Brooksy. One away. Nice sacrifice by Dennis. 1-3. JC Santos in the box looking to get at least a base hit or a sac fly. Or a home run. If JC hits it out, there'll be a crazy 8 on the scoreboard.
Now batting, number 32.
A 6.
J.C. Santos.
Well, the Speedo's up by 6, but they're looking to open up a bag of tricks. 1 out. Brooksy on third base. Lefty against lefty matchup. Johnson gets a sign. He deals to JC. Oh, that's a strike on. Wow, what a way for Johnson to backdoor him. 0-1. One strike on Santos. Santos is defensively at the hot corner for the Speedos. And Johnson steps off. Well, you know what? This is the final game of the championship series, so remember what the Eagles said. Take it to the limit one more time. Sounds like my credit card. Here's the stretch. The one strike pitch. Strike 2. Outside corner 0-2 on Santos. All I gotta say is, well, dude, it's almost like, well, actually, that's the only downside. I do not have a credit card. I do have a debit card with a Visa logo on it. So I make all my expenditures really safer than cash, really. 2 strikes on Santos. Southpaw is ready. And Johnson deals the 0-2. And a swing and lifted foul toward the parking lot, maybe toward Kent Middle School. Still 0-2 on Santos. Cash Young is on deck. Over in the bottom of the third, Speedo's up by 6, and they're looking to open up a bag of tricks. Bottom of the third inning. 1 away. Runner on third and Robert Brooks. Here's stretch by the southpaw Johnson. 2-strike offering again. Oh, that was meant to hit him. Nice way for Santos to take it for the team. That was cool. Cash Young, who could just well have the last name of Register, is coming in now. First and third, still one out.
Now batting, number 16, Cash Young.
Okay, see what Cash can do as far as hitting the jackpot. Maybe Cash is coveting 3 cherries across the board. All right, we'll see what happens here. First and third, still one out. The Rogues is going to turn a pair. Here's the stretch. Here's the offering to Cash. It is upstairs 1-0. When I think, yeah, the Rogues looking to turn a pair. You know, a pear is something I typically get at the produce section at the supermarket. 1 ball, no strikes on Cash Young. Left-hander Johnson ready. Comes the 1-0 pitch. In the dirt. Nice block. 2 out. Two balls and no strikes on Young. Santos on first. Brooks on third. 1 away. Left-hander is into a stretch position. He delivers the 2-0. Swinging a skied as high as the torch on the Statue of Liberty, first base side. Mahone makes the call and makes the play. Still first and third, this time 2 down.
Now batting, number 1, Nathan Jessel.
It's up to Nathan Jessel to pick up at least a run here. Mason can do so. So still runners at the corners, this time 2 outs. 6-0 Speedos here as this game is going from infancy to adolescence. So Mason can pick up 1, a drive into the gap can maybe pick up 2. As Johnson and the Rogues defense still facing trouble here. Here's the stretch. The offering to Jessel, slow it away. 1-0. Once again, 3 umpires today. If I were in charge of umpires, I would insist they all wear American League umpire hats from the 1980s, one that caused uninitiated fans to think that they're all named Al. 1-0 from Johnson, just swinging a foul. Strike one. Jessel with the strike and a ball on him. So Harry Whitmer-Dukes is on deck. He will bat if Jessel avoids the 3rd out here. We'll see. It's going to be... Okay, this has been a game where the Speedos have had an unusual reversal of Murphy's Law. Let's say everything that could go right did go right, at least in the first 3 innings anyway. Stables can turn, you know. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Ball 2. And outside 2-1. Well, this game is still early. Speedos up by 6. They're looking to open up a bag of tricks. Southpaw Johnson ready. Here's the 2-1. Swinging a foul right side on the play. Strike 2. Even count of 2-2 on Jessel. 2-2 count on Jessel. So it's up to Jessel to live up to his role as a cleanup man to pick up at least a run here. Pick up at least an RBI. 2-2. Johnson ready. Here's the 2-2 offering. Swinging a foul. So we'll do it again. I'll check out. I'm wearing these bracelets as I usually do to the ballpark. These white bracelets on one on each wrist saying, "Fight like a girl." Of course, they can only see the girl part as well as the breast cancer bow. Yeah, basically, I'm kind of oftentimes love to showcase my feminine side. Think about it that way. Today's no different. 2-2 on the cleanup man for top speed. Runners at the corners, 2 down. Here's a stretch by Johnson. 2-2 once again. Runner goes high for a ball. Throw to second. He is going to be caught in a pickle. Oh, pegged to the dish. One does score. DeSantis is going to be tagged as the run did count before the tag was made, as that is ultimately the 3rd out. But even so, 7-0 Speedos after 3 full innings. We're heading to the top of the 4th inning. It's 3 innings down, 6 innings to go here. In case you just joined us, it is Top Speed leading the Rogues by a touchdown. It is 7-0 Top Speed. Jesse Spangler to lead things off. He'll be followed by Tyler Hollow and Turner Olson. The 6, 7, and 8 batters do up for the Rogues as it's up to Medford to at least chip away against right-handed starter Andres Hackman. There's motion and Hackman delivers. Low and away. 1-0 with the count on Spangler. Jesse is in center field on defense for Medford. He's got a 1-ball, no strike count on him. The motion by Hackman, he delivers. It is fouled off. Strike 1. A ball and a strike on Spangler. So it's even count on Jesse. Motion and Hackman delivers. Low and away again. 2 balls and 1 strike on Spangler. Well, the Rogues are definitely in a hole here, and they're going to hope to at least dig themselves out. It's a 2-1 from Hackman. It's ball 3 in the dirt, so it's a 3-ball, 1 strike count on Spangler. Three and 1. Sorry, 3-1. Hackman wheels and deals. It is swinging to Sky to dead center field. This has got some carry. Home run! Get me some cheesecake and garnish it with shocking pink frosting. The Rogues are on the board.
Now batting, number 22, Tyler Hollow.
Still nobody down. Tyler Hollow in the box. Well, the Rogues are showing that they are for real. Still no outs. Hollow comes up. Wow. That was awesome. Nice shot, Spangler. So there's Tyler Hollow in the box now for the Medford Rogues. Here's Hackman into his stretch. He deals to Tyler. To spot down third base. Oh, this is going to be a tough play. Behind the pickup by Hackman. He throws it off the bullseye. And Hollow gets aboard courtesy of a wide throw. And it's the Rogues definitely showing signs of life here. Wow. A home run and then a bunt single. Here's Turner Olson in the box. Well, Sam, I know that Turner's mom, Stephanie, promised me a bottle of nice, fresh spring water during the 7th inning stretch today, and all I got to say, Stephanie, if you're listening, you go, girl. Still nobody out. Here's Turner Olson in the box. Hackman into a stretch. Here's a pitch to Turner's fouled off. Strike 1. Like I said before, Turner Olson shares no relation to either Ashley or Mary Kate. 1 strike on Olson. Olson is defensively in right field. Stretch by Hackman. The 1 strike offering. It is strike 2 called straight down the middle. No balls and 2 strikes on Turner. Ryan Gamboa is on deck. Hackman is ready. He deals the 0-2. Going away. Nice block by Brooksy. And it's 1-2 count as staying put is Hollow. 7-1 in favor of Top Speed here in the 4th. Rogues are on the offense. Hackman is ready. The 1-2 pitch on the way. Swinging chips his bat, runs slowly to third. Scoop, throw to second. He gets him there, throw to first. Not quite, but it's well all up on the way. Oh, dude! He's caught between first and second. This is chaotic. He's tagged in the back. A mental lapse causes the Rogues to have bases empty with 2 down. What on earth was Olson thinking there?
Now batting, number 32.
Think about it this way.
Ryan
It is a hot day
Gamboa.
outside, so psychologically it can be hard to think straight. That's probably what happened to Olson right there. I think he was probably asleep at the switch because it was so steamy hot. 2 outs. Here's Ryan Gamboa in the box.
Work ahead.
Hackman into his motion. The pitch to Gamboa. It's straight down the middle. Strike 1. 1 count on the Rogues catcher. Now Hackman shakes off one. Gets what he wants. One strike offering it is swinging. Couldn't hold up. Strike two. Gamboa behind in the count 0-2. Lucky Buxton is on deck. No balls, 2 strikes on Gamboa. Here's Hackman. He's ready. He deals it. Swinging a miss. He chases for the dirt. Tagged in the back, and that will do it for the Rogues. But they do get on the board after 3.5, and it's Speedos ahead, 7-1. Pinch hitting for the Speedos as we head to the bottom of the 4th inning is
Pinch hitting for Top Speed Baseball, number 3, Dominic
Nathan Jessel.
Vicentin.
So Nathan Jessel was stranded at the plate in the 3rd. Is going to be pinch hit for to lead off the 4th. This is Dominic Vicentin pinch hitting in the DH spot. This is Joe Johnson still on the mound for Medford. It is 7-1 Speedos as we're in the 4th. Johnson was brought in as a reliever in the 1st inning. Motion by Johnson, the pitch to Vicentin. Skied foul to the right, strike 1. But like I was saying earlier in the broadcast, I personally think the Golden State Collegiate Baseball League should impose a mound visit limit starting in the year 2020. Here's motion and the 1-strike pitch to Vicentin. It is upstairs for ball 1-1. Whether it's 5 or 6, I don't care. I just want to see the Golden State Collegiate Baseball League start doing mound visit limits in the year 2020. At least that's when it starts. 1-1 pitch. Strip foul, left side, strike 2. Yeah, that's right. I think they should do, whether it's 5 mound visits per game or 6 mound visits per game. I'd like to see if they can figure out some way to speed up the pace of these games, just like Rob Manfred did for Major League Baseball, at least to a degree, anywho. 1-2 on Vicentin. Here's the motion and the pitch. Ball 2 outside, yeah. Yeah, Vicentin, yeah, smells like Vicentin Spirit as a spoof on this well-known number by Nirvana. Now left-hander Johnson deals 2-2. Ball 2, oh, ball 3 rather. Full count. So it's Vicentin with a 3-2 count. Let's see, Dominic Copeland, primary base hitter, ball 4. The left-hander knocks, shakes off 1. Now he goes into his motion, 3-2 payoff, ball 4. So walk to Vicentin. Harry Whitmer Dukes comes up to bat. As I will say, I have this this bottle of nice fresh spring water.
Now batting,
I might as
number
well,
15, Harry Whitmer Dukes.
might as well garnish it with a little small packet of Crystal Light. If I drink Crystal Light, I will feel crystal clear. Harry Whitmer Dukes and box no outs, just a little bit. Dominic Vicentin on first time. Gotta pay attention to my names there. Sometimes it's easy to slip. Comes the pitch to Harry. It's guide to center of the field. Oh, yeah. Get back, Dominic. A catch by Spengler at center. Peg to first. Oh, it's the second rather. Ha! No throw to first. Well, I guess they had zero chance to double off Dominic. But bottom line, it was the first out of the inning. Fly out to center. Spengler patrolling center field. Here's Kyle Orloff.
Now batting, number 25, Kyle Orloff.
All right, see if Kyle can provide some K-swag to the Speedo offense. Well, we'll see. I want to say K. I ain't talking about a strikeout. If Kyle strikes out here, that would be interesting. Here's the stretch by Johnson. He deals it. Going inside, 1-0. Yeah. If K-swag is retired by virtue of a strikeout, that would be K inserted. Ball, no strikes on Kyle. Timeout. Okay.
Why are you talking to me? Hold on.
Okay, what's going on here? The catcher and the batter are talking with each other.
Take
Okay.
your pictures. Take your pictures. Don't talk to me ever again.
Relax there, Kyle. It's just a game. I guess somebody had their camera on the first base side, and I guess you can tell the catcher and batter were kind of chirping towards each other. Gambo at the catcher and Kyle the batter. All right, so back to action here. Order restored. I guess Kyle has to keep it cool out there. You don't want to get yourself a technical there, Kyle. Just keep it cool. You were in the driver's seat, okay? Just keep it cool. Here's a stretch by Johnson. Comes the 1-0 pitch. Swing rip to left. Oh, yeah, I guess Kyle used his little bit of a charge to wrap it to left for a station-to-station one-out single. Kyle was charged up, and he socked a single to left field.
Wake it up. Wake it up.
Oh, yeah, Kyle was
Now
really
batting,
charged
number
up.
31,
He
the
used
center
it
fielder,
to fuel
Matthew
himself to get
Chester.
on base.
Hey, wake this up.
Matt Chester up, still one out. First and second, yeah, Ducks on the pond for top speed. All right. As Chester was able to use his ire, his anger as fuel.
Wake it up. Let's go. Wake it up.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire, as foretold by.
That guy out of here. Why don't you leave?
Out of here.
What's happening here?
Oh, yeah, I know.
Okay, well, I guess the appears that Sean Gallagher, the Rogues manager, was talking with someone in the stands, trying to tell him to refrain from a use of a specific form of technology. I mean, I can't specify, and I don't actually know what the specifications are. However, it's like to take photographs of a confrontation between catcher and batter posted on Instagram is politically incorrect. 2 on, 1 out. Here's Matt Chester in the box. Johnson ready. He deals to Chester in a swing and a miss. Well, I guess sometimes when I'm broadcasting these games, serpentine coolness is essential. I can do it when I'm in Juice Girl mode, you know. Basically, when I'm in Juice Girl mode, it's like the more intense the situation, the more calm I get. That's what typically happens, naturally happens when I am in Juice Girl mode, you know. But obviously, I can't be in Juice Girl mode 24/7. Otherwise, it would get stale after a while. Stretch, the 1 strike offering. It is upstairs for 1 out. It's a 1-1 count on Chester. A ball and a strike on Chester.
Go, Chats. Go, Chats. I'm babe.
So we got Chester to do here as far as generating more runs for the Speedos. The Speedos are on top 7-1. Stretch by Johnson. There's the 1-1 delivery. And a swinging a pop-up right side down the line. Giving pursuit right fielder. He's toward foul territory. He's got it. Having to retreat are both runners. 2 down. Nice running catch and stride by Turner Olsen.
Now batting, number 21, Brian Benz.
Brian Benz coming up, looking to generate some runs here. 2 on, this time 2 away. As I will say, had it not been for this game right here today, I would have done a homemade baseball broadcast involving the Red Sox of the Bay Area Men's Senior Baseball League from El Cerrito today. That 18-plus age division team the Red Sox consists of a lot of players who I graduated high school with. If it wasn't for this game here, I would have been there today, earlier this morning at 10 a.m. in essence. Here's the stretch by Johnson. He deals strike one, straight down the middle, 0-1. Count bends. Of course, if any of those Red Sox players could be listening to me, either that or some of their girlfriends, wives, or whoever, I look forward to seeing you all next Sunday, August 4th. I'll look forward to when I'm with the Red Sox once again, but I'm here today. Here's the stretch, the one strike offering, ball one, and it's a 1-1 count of Benz. First and second, 2 outs for the Speedos here in the bottom of inning numero cuatro. As Johnson getting the sign from Gamboa. He nods yes. Into the stretch. 1-1. Swinging a sky to dead center field. Spangler in front of the warning track waits for it. Makes the play to leave 2 out there. At the end of 4, it is Speedos on top, 7-1. We're heading to the 5th inning here at Alumni Field. It is 7-1 top speed baseball. Rogues are on the offense right now. Aki Buxton leads things off. 1, 2, and 3 to up for
now batting number 8, Aki Buxton.
Buxton and the Rogues in the midst of a 6-run deficit here. We're in the 5th. This game's almost halfway through. I'm sorry if I sound congested here. I gotta dug out my nose, my nasal spray during the latest time I was in commercial. Andres Hackman still on the mound has pitched 4 masterful innings so far. Here comes pitch to Buxton and is low and away, 1-0. Buxton, Broughton, and Foster do up the Rogues in the midst of a 6-run deficit here in the 5th inning. Here's Hackman, he's ready. That pitch, swing and a miss, and it's a 1-1 count on Aki Buxton. Buxton is defensively in left field for the Rogues. Here's motion by the right-hander, he deals it. Strike. No, that's the ball. I made a mistake. Whoops. 2 balls, 1 strike on Buxton. That latest offering looked pretty good, but like the umpire said, it was a ball. 2-1 pitch to Buxton. All 3. 3 balls, 1 strike on Buxton. The Rogues have gotten runners on. They just haven't been able to get them over. They cash in with 1 in the 4th. Here it is. Skied foul. So now it's a full count. Three and 2 on Buxton. Here's the motion by Hackman pitch. Strike 3! Swinging 1 away for Andres to blow him away with high cheese. 1 down here in the 5th.
Now batting number 5, the shortstop, Caleb Broughton.
Caleb Broughton stepping in now for the Rogues. This is 1 away, bases unoccupied. Motion and Hackman's offering. Swinging line, first base line, foul. Strike 1, 0-1 on the Rogues shortstop. They played that number to the latest time we ran commercial. That number, Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy. Who was the artist that composed that magnificent, well-known number? 0-1 on Caleb. Hackman into his motion. He deals it. Swinging around ball down to the home base hit through the right side. One out single for Caleb. And the Rogues have reason to believe here.
Now batting the third
Foster
baseman,
up,
number
still
11,
one away.
Bryce Foster.
That's what Foster does here. So Bryce Foster looking to at least get aboard here. The Rogues down, but the Rogues in a hole. They're hoping to at least chip away here in the fifth. Stretched by Hackman. Runner goes to make Caleb in his plunk. Or is it? No. I thought it was a raise, but not so. So it's a ball and an uncontested stolen base to Caleb. Foster with 1 ball, no strikes on him. Here's Hackman preparing him for the sign from Brooksy. Stretch. 1-0 to Foster. It is upstairs 2-0. So Foster ahead in the count, 2 balls to no strikes. 1 away. Broughton on second base for the Rogues. Here's the stretch by Hackman. The 2-0 delivery. It's high. 3-0. So Medford here will put ducks on the pond for the Rogues. Omar Ortiz is on deck. He'll bat unless there's a double play here. Here's the stretch. The 3-0. Strike one straight down the middle, 3-1. Yeah, Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy. I love that number. It's so cool. Stretch by Hackman. 3-1 pitch. Swinging a foul right side, so once again a full count.
Some baseballs.
It's like the home plate umpire is out of baseballs. I will say, memo to the home plate umpire, I have a Dion autographed baseball for you, along with a certificate of authenticity. My little gift to you for officiating behind the dish in today's toasty contest. 3-2 pitch, runner goes. Line to right field, down the line, fair ball. Caleb's going to steam around and score easy. Foster will just pull up at first. A 1-out RBI single plates Caleb. It is now 7-2. Stan Svital is going to trot out to the pitcher's mound. So it's going to be it for baseball. It is Omar Ortiz up with one
Doing the
on,
pitching
one
for
away.
top speed, number 9,
Hamilton
Owen
coming into
Hamilton.
bench and relief.
Coming to the plate for the Rogues, number 13.
Omar Ortiz up,
Omar
looking to live up
Ortiz.
to his role as a cleanup batter. And it appears the home plate umpire is still out of baseball, so he doesn't have any in his pockets. Well, we'll see. I'll let the umpire obtain some baseballs from the ball department. Pitch Omar is downstairs for ball 1-0. Yeah, if we run out of baseballs, if we run out of game day baseballs, that would be a kick in the teeth. 1-0. Hamilton ready. He deals it. Swinging a foul tip. Strike one into the entrance on 1-1 count. I was thinking about this is a different sport, but in the sport of NHL ice hockey, remember that epic series between the San Jose Sharks and the Vegas Golden Knights this past season? Well, first, not in time. I will say that there's a buddy of mine who's a Vegas Golden Knights loyalist. He is still not over the fact that Vegas lost to the Sharks by what is a supposed bad call. 1-1 pitch. Downstairs, 2-1. This dude is like, he actually emailed me recently saying to me, Dion, that was a humdinger of a call by an official. And as far as that article, I want to puh on the article every morning when I get out of bed. It was awful. Here's the stretch, the 2-off from Hamilton's fouled off. Strike 2. 2-2. Dude, the plate umpire needs some baseballs. I'll have some baseball, at least one baseball signed by me, myself, and I. 2-2 the count on Omar. Yeah, it's almost like, to this dude who's a diehard Vegas Golden Knights fan. I may be a San Jose Sharks fan here, but I can promise you the Golden Knights lost that game fair and square. It had nothing to do with a 5-minute major penalty, okay, just so you're aware. 2-2, strike 3 swinging 2 down. And also, you know, one thing I will say is that the NHL issued an apology to the Vegas Golden Knights after that supposed bad call in the 5-minute major. I'm like, is the NHL corporate offices attempting to put lipstick on a pig? What for? Hamilton ready. Here's the pitch to Max Mahone. It is in the dirt, 1-0. I will say that, you know, for the league to apologize to the Vegas Golden Knights, that was an apology that was absolutely unnecessary. It's just a game. Everybody messes up. 1-0 pitch. Inside for ball 2-0. It's almost like, well, case in point is, you know, the Vegas Golden Knights, if I want to look at it rationally, they lost fair and square. Because for me, I could easily say that when the Sharks lost to St. Louis Blues, they lost because of the officials. Pitch. Strike one swing. Toward a second. Steal the nailed him! Inning is over. Price is out stealing. After 4.5, 7-2 in favor. Bottom of the 5th inning, 7-2 top speed. Is it's going to be Robert Brooks to lead things off. Because I was watching this
now batting number 10,
Joker's
Robert
hosted
Brooks.
by Snoop Dogg recently. I saw this woman who was a professional dancer who was one of the contestants. She made it to the bonus round, and she decided to stop at a certain point during the bonus round because the real kicker is, had she taken her next spin, she would have lost it all because she would have had hit a devil on the board. You get the idea. Anyway, back to baseball. Robert Brooks in the box. Here's Johnson into his motion. The pitch to Brooksy. It is the guide to shallow center. Spangler coming in a hurry. He's going to make the play. One pitch, one away. Here comes Jack Dennis back to the top of the Speedo lineup.
Now batting, number 23, Jack Dennis.
Here's Dennis coming up. We'll see. This is the last game of the finals. Speedo's on top 7-2 as the game is only halfway through. Well, we'll see. I mean, it's going to be it'll be interesting if Medford makes this game a fair fight, especially when they're back on the offense. We'll see. I mean, the Rogues are in an unfavorable situation here, trailing by 5 here in the 5th. Here's Johnson. He deals to Dennis in there for a strike on the inside corner. 0-1 the count on Jack. Well, we'll see. I mean, game is halfway through, and the Speedos are in the driver's seat, but they cannot take their foot off the accelerator. Here comes the one strike offering. It is skied left side, foul out of play, 0-2. All right, so it's 2 strikes on Dennis. Of course, this dancer who is a contestant on Joker's Wild, every time she get a correct answer, she do Texas Longhorn signs with both of her hands. 2-strike pitch, skied left side. This is playable. Third baseman being Foster under outfield grass makes the play. 2 down. Kind of a semi-stumble by Foster, but he held on to the route. 2 quick outs. Here comes J.C. Santos.
Coming to the plate, number 32, J.C. Santos.
When one thinks of Santos's first name, they automatically think of a mainstay community college in Santa Rosa. Yeah, SRJC. Dude, I was tempted to go to that school, but I ended up being entrenched at College of Marin. Dude, this is my alma mater, College of Marin. That's right, I graduated from here 20 years ago. Pitch upstairs, 1-0. Of course, that's right, just over 20 years ago, at College of Marin, I became the first California special education student ever to earn an AA degree while in the program. 1-0 pitch, and the dirt 2-0 on Santos. That's right. I can't believe I'm the first ever California special education student ever to get a degree while in the special education program. I think 2 or 3 have followed in my footsteps since that, in that 20-year span. 2-0, dude. What are you going to do? Stop your pitching motion in progress? That was a bit odd. The motion by the southpaw, he deals it. Swinging a ground ball past the mound. This is going to be to short. Shortstop gloves it. He has to quick release first. He is out. 3 up, 3 down. Nice play. 6-3 put up to a tie on the side. We're in the 6th inning. It is Owen Hamilton on the mound. Owen is in line to earn the win for the Speedos. Max Mahone to lead things off. Of course, I remember vividly how just several months back I was visiting my dad and stepmom's place, how my dad tried to convince me to eat a few cookies while I was too busy playing Space Invaders on his TV set. Here's pitch from Hamilton, upstairs for ball 1-0. Oh, that's right. I was too busy playing video games on my dad's TV set, and my dad tried to convince me to take a break and eat some cookies. 1-0 pitch. Oh, a plunk. Ouch, that's painful. Max Mahone takes one for the team. Here's Jesse Spangler, who homered his latest trip to the dish. Can't believe it. I was like, in my own
43,
non-verbal way, I was pushing cookies away. So I was like, Dad, I'm too busy playing Space Invaders here. I gotta concentrate. I don't have time to eat cookies now. Pinch runner by St. Travis Danielson. Pinch running for Mahone. It's almost like, yeah. I think my dad and my stepmom have this rule at their place. They're saying, for me, I'm required to eat something when I visit their house. And here's the stretch. The offering to Spangler, swinging and a mess. Yeah, Spangler tried to replicate what he did before.
He's running at first base, number 24, Travis Danielson.
One strike on Spangler. Travis Danielson, the pinch runner on first. Rogues in the midst of a 5-run deficit. Stretch. And the offering from Hamilton. Skied foul, out of play, strike 2. I guess my dad and my stepmom, every time I visit their place, they say to me, son, when you visit us, eating is mandatory. Like, okay, well, I'm probably the most svelte member of the family. Is that what they're getting at? Here's the 0-2. Ball 1. That's just a tad high. 1-2. That's right. I guess maybe my parents' point is that they think that I'm too svelte. They think I'm the most svelte, skinny member of the family. That's what they're thinking, anywho. Here's a stretch. The 1-2 from Hamilton. Strike 3 swinging, 1 away. Now batting is going to be Tyler Hollow.
Number 22, Tyler Hollow.
All right, Tyler Hollow is coming up now. All right, we'll see what Tyler does here. It's Danielson, the pinch runner on first with 1 away here in the 6th inning. There's Hamilton, he's into the stretch. He deals to Hollow, it is downstairs 1-0.
Hey, let me know.
I gotta check out your nose drops. I think these could be worth their weight in gold. 1-0 the count. Here's Hamilton, he's working from the stretch. Target outside. 1-0 pitch. Strike called outside corner, a ball to strike on Hollow. As I'm going to Point Reyes Station as a day trip on sometime in August. I think I'd consider inviting my step-nieces to come with me. There's the stretch. Comes the 1-1 pitch. In the dirt, 2-1. That's right. I think that's one of my step relatives, the children of my stepsister. You get my answers hand. 2 balls, 1 strike on Turner Olson, or Tyler Hollow, excuse me. Olson is actually not on that pitch. Chopped up over the mound, pass. So it has to come for 1 through first. Nice field by Hamilton. Throw out Hollow, and here's pinch runner for Olson. This dude happens to be, drum roll please, Trayvon Dorsey.
Pinch hitting for the Rogues, number 15, Trayvon Dorsey.
So it's Danielson on second, 2 outs for the Rogues here in the top of inning number 6. Okay, just so you know, I was walking on the track at the College of Marin, just immediately to the right of the baseball field. I walked 6 laps in lane 6. That was a good exercise, good little Dion virtuoso workout. Trayvon Dorsey up with Danielson, the pinch runner on second. 2 down here in the 6th. Hamilton is ready. Here it comes to Dorsey. It is low for a ball, 1-0. All right, so Dorsey looking to generate something for the Rogues. On deck is Ryan Gamboa. There's a stretch by Hamilton. The 1-0 offerings in the dirt, 2-0. Two balls and no strikes on Dorsey. Here's the stretch by Owen Hamilton. Here he comes, right in the hole to third. Now, it's off his glove and through. Here comes Danielson. He's going to be steaming around third. Way to home. They may have a play. He is going to score as Brooksy lost track of the ball. And Dorsey steams into second. The Rogues have a pulse. 7-3 in favor of Top Speed. Here's Ryan Gamboa.
Now batting, the
Still
catcher,
two
number 32, Ryan Gamboa.
Ryan Gamboa comes up now for the Rogues. Dorsey on second. Gamboa would love to pick up Dorsey. So let's see what Gamboa does here. Big stick. Stretched by Hamilton. Check Dorsey. He deals it. No strike zones downstairs that time 1-0. It is Johnny Radomski, the on-deck batter, who's going to come up to pitch hit for Buxton. Here's Hamilton working from the stretch. The 1-0 pitch. Ball 2. Let's get downstairs 2-0. Timeout as Tyler Amater trotting in to talk with Hamilton. Just a brief little word of encouragement. As I guess evidently Amater is playing his defensive replacement. Harry Whitmer-Dukes at second base. 2 balls and no strikes on the Rogues catcher. Stretch by Hamilton. Here's the 2-0. Swinging a rep on ground short. Shortstop gloves it. He'll flip across first. In time. After 5.5, it is Speedos on top, 7-3. Bottom of the 6th inning, it is 7-3 top speed. It's going to be
Now
Cash
batting,
Young
number
with the
16,
final
Cash
assist to
Young.
wrap up the top of the 6th. Leading off the bottom of the 6th. You'll see what Cash Young can do here. It's going to be Cash Young, Dominic Vicentine, and Tyler Amater. 3, 4, and 5 facing southpaw Joe Johnson. Here's Johnson. Getting the sign. He deals to Cash Register. It is 1-0. Oh, then again, I slipped. My bad. That was Cash Young. Okay, I was saying what one would normally say. That was a number 1 arcade smash or maybe blunder on my part. 1-0 on Young. Here's the pitch. Sky to left down the line, but it is foul. 1-1 count on Young. Of course, I will say, I vividly remember how fairly recently, like several months back, I invited a female neighbor to my place for a little bit of snacks and beverages, and then I have this little toy tarantula, like this little thing that looks like an actual tarantula. I had this toy in my pocket, and I secretly took it out and put it on the kitchen table without her knowledge of it. I'll tell you more in just a sec. Here comes the 1-1 pitch to Young. It is strike 2 called 1-2. And when she saw the toy tarantula, she shrieked in fright, thinking, "There's a big tarantula on the table." I was like, "Oh, sister, relax. That's my pet tarantula." 1-2. Outside for ball, 2-2 on Cash Young. Bottom of the 6th, Speedos in the midst of a 4-run lead here, looking to add on to it. Well, you know, like Stan Swatala would say, if you knock him down, don't let him up. 2-2 on Young. Here's Johnson's offering. It is ball 3 downstairs, full count. 3-2 count on Young. Here's the payoff from Johnson. It is swing and a miss. Foul tip into the Crushers Club. Strike 3, 1 away. I guess one of the Rogues players from the dugout is playing Whistling for Dollars.
Now batting, number 3, Dominic Visentin.
Dominic Visentin in the box now for the Speedos. See what Dom does here, yeah. Interestingly, I did not have lunch today. Another thing, too, is like I haven't had any soda pop as of yet today. I can't believe how long I've gone without that. Here it's pitched to Visentin. It is a ball one. And of course, I forgive you for saying, isn't soda pop bad for you? Well, dude, it's my beverage of choice. But it's a miracle that I've gone this long without it. That's the case when you're in the zone, really. 1-0 on Dominic. Motion by Johnson. He deals it. Downstairs 2-0. Yeah, it's almost like, well, even if I forego the soda pop on this Sunday, you know what my mom would often tell me? She'd say, son, just one day off is not going to make you sick. I figure my mom's in heaven now, so I'm guessing she would be quite proud. 2-0 offering. It is upstairs 3-0 on Visentin. Yes, it is Tyler Armader on deck waiting his turn for his first plate appearance in today's contest. 3-0 the count on Visentin. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the motion and the pitch. Strike 1 inside corner 3-1. So Visentin still ahead in the count this time, 3-1. Johnson is long relief appearance. He deals the 3-1 pitch. Ball 4 in the dirt. So walk to Visentin. 1 out. Base on balls. Tyler Armader is on deck, or coming up. I stand corrected. It's easy to mix up your terms there because it's such a steamy, hot day today that oftentimes, psychologically, it is difficult to keep your thoughts in order, especially on a very hot summer day like this one. It's,
now batting,
dude, it's
number 7, Ty
slip up
Amador.
on terms. Well, dude, that's part of life, really. Mistakes are life's best teachers, really. Here's Tyler Armader in his first plate appearance of the day, batting in place of Harry Whitmer Dukes. Stretched by the southpaw. He deals to Armader. It is on the inside corner for a strike. 0-1. Johnson, who came into the game in relief in the first, is pitching here in the 6th. Well, for the most part, he's been able to keep the Speedos' offense in check, but ultimately Medford is trailing by 4 runs here. There's a stretch by the southpaw Johnson. The 0-1 pitch. Ball 1 outside. 1-1. So ball and a strike on Tyler Armader. Kyle Orloff is on deck. Left-hander Johnson is ready. Checks first. Deals the 1-1. Sky decides the torch on the Statue of Liberty. Foul ball playable. Danielson, he makes the catch. Nice way to avoid a collision. Puts it away for the second out. That's a 2 down. Staying put is Visentin.
Now batting, number 25, Kyle Orloff.
Kyle Orloff in the box looking to generate some swagger for the Speedo offense. It's Visentin on first base, this time with 2 away. Two down as there's Ryan Gamboa doing the Texas Longhorn sign with his right hand. And now the southpaw Johnson nods in, goes Pearson, nods yes, he deals the pitch, is low and away. In the dirt, 1-0 for the first, he is safe. Nice way for Visentin to beat that one back. 1-0 on Kyle. No strikes on Kyle Orloff. 2 down, Visentin, the runner on first. Got to keep your eye on Dominic. He can steal, especially when the defense ain't expecting it. Johnson into the stretch. The 1-0. In the dirt. Go, Dominic, go. A wild pitch. Ball squirted away from Gamboa. Now Dominic is in scoring position. Yeah, if I ever have a slumber party at my house anytime soon, I'll definitely contact the cotton candy girl and have her be my party planner, really. Dude, I have her her web address and so forth. I'll probably contact her on the contact us page on her website, and I'll say, "Yeah, can I get a large pepperoni? Also, is your refrigerator running?" 2-0 inside 3-0. I get her contact page and ask those two common questions. 3 balls and no strikes on Kyle Orloff. First base is open. Yeah, open and serving you. Oh, that's cool. 3 balls and no strikes on Kyle. The stretch by the southpaw Johnson. He deals it in the dirt, so walk puts Kyle aboard. First and second, 2 down. And Matt Chester is going to step in to the box.
Now batting, number 31, Matthew Chester.
Matt Chester comes up, 2 on, still 2 down for the Speedos. Well, I said earlier in the day to Stan Switala that Speedos would win 6-3. So right now I'm off by a run. It's 7-3. Chester steps in now for this top speed baseball franchise. Small threat, it's first and second with 2 down. So it's Vicentine on second, Orloff on first. Chester looking to drive in at least a run for top speed. Ever since that sixth spot by the Speedos in the first, their bats have fallen silent. Of course, Speedos got 6 runs on 1 hit in the first. Here's the stretch. Here's the pitch to Chester. It is going inside. 1-0. I guess wonder if Johnson could be getting tired here on a steamy hot day like this. You got to figure Johnson's tank has got to be near E. Because I know I forgot to say this at the top of the show. The Rogues wore their green jerseys on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. The Rogues elected to do their gray jerseys today. They donned the gray road unis for the Medford Rogues. 1-0 pitch. Skied to right field. Down the line. Dorsey under it. He's going to make the play to keep 2 out there. So the game is still fabulous to a degree. After half a dozen, Speedo 7, Rogues 3. We're in the 7th inning, 6 innings down, 3 innings to go. It is 7-3 top speed baseball. It's going to be Johnny Radomski pinch hitting in place of Aki Buxton. 1, 2, and 3 for the Rogues as they are down by 4 runs with 9 outs left in their season.
Now batting,
Hamilton stepping in now
6,
for
Johnny
the top
Radomski.
speed baseball team. Hamilton in line to earn the win, providing the Speedos can hold on. The pitch to Johnny, it is strike 1 swinging, 0-1 the count on Radomski. 1, 2, and 3 due up for the Rogues here in the 7th. The Rogues have 3 innings to reply to that 4-run deficit. Target outside. 1 strike offering. He pulls back on a bunt attempt. Strike 2 called. And it's Radomski in an 0-2 hole. Caleb Broughton is on deck. Here's the right-hander Hamilton stretch. 2 strike offering. It is in the dirt. Nice take by Radomski, and it's 1-2. The Rogues down, but they are still very much in this contest. I knew they wouldn't give up after that 6th spot by the Speedos in the first. The 1-2 from Hamilton. Swinging a drive hammer left center field. My goodness! Give me some cheesecake! A leadoff home run! Here's Johnny! The Rogues are backing it big time. The Rogues down, but far from out. That's a homage to Ed McMahon. Johnny just hit it out.
Now batting,
Scorching
number 5, the
blast
shortstop,
over the center
Caleb
field wall.
Broughton.
Still nobody out. Here's Caleb Broughton in the box. Wow. Double wow. Here's a stretch by Hamilton. He deals, swinging a foul, right side out of play. Strike one. Rogues cut their deficit down to 3 with that blast by Johnny Radomski. Wow. Hamilton ready. The 1 strike pitch, swinging a foul. So it's Caleb behind, 0-2. Bryce Foster on deck. Of course, the Rogues have 1 run in the 4th, 1 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th, and 1 here in the 7th. Hamilton's ready. He steps off. 2 strikes on Broughton. Stretch. Here it comes to Caleb. Swinging a rip down the ground. Third, scooped at third base by Santos and throws across the diamond. And the tower drop. My goodness, ball squirts into no man's land. And streaking into second is Caleb. And it looks like Dennis is on his knee. I wonder if he could have hurt his hand. I wonder if that could have been declared interference on Caleb. That's what I would have said if I was the umpire, but I don't know. I think the umpires are going to let Caleb have it. Well, second base. I guess it looked like that Caleb banged into Dennis at first to kind of caused Dennis to squirt the ball out of his glove.
Foster.
Anyway, the bottom line, Caleb's going to be allowed to stay on second. Bryce Foster up, still no outs. Looked like they would retire Caleb, but that didn't happen. Here's stretch. Here comes pitch to Foster. It's high and tight, 1-0. Well, we'll see. I mean, if the Rogues erase their deficit, there'll be much to the chagrin of Stan Spatala. Stretch by Hamilton. 1-0 pitch. Swinging a line drive on the ground. Second, Obeter fields it. That's first. It'll be pretty healthy out. Stopping on third is Caleb. 1 away. So a base hit or a sac fly will cut the Rogues' deficit down to 2. It's currently 3. Omar Ortiz up. 1 away. And Ortiz looking to
now batting, number 13,
get a base hit
the
here.
DH, Omar Ortiz.
Because, I mean, a sac fly would still play to run, but it would cause the bases to be empty with 2 down. But Omar looking to get a board here. Infield is deep. Pitch. Strike one swinging. He chased a pitch in the dirt and missed it. 0-1 the count on Omar. It's Travis Danielson on deck. One strike on Omar. Omar the DH for the Rogues. Stretch. 1 strike pitch. Oh, did it plunk him? No. Ball 1 inside. So the Speedos looking to keep the Rogues tied down for just about 3 innings more. 1 away, runner on third here in the 7th inning. Hamilton delivers, swinging up fouls. 1-2 on Omar. So Travis Danielson on deck. How about unless there's a double play here? All right, so Rogues still have optimism despite them being down all game long. It's stretched by Hamilton. 1-2 to Omar. Swing and a miss. Whoa, what a big strikeout for Hamilton. 2 down. It's going to be up to Danielson to pick up Caleb from third. All right, Travis Danielson up,
now
2 down.
Number 24.
Caleb Broughton still on
Travis
third base.
Danielson.
Travis Danielson up, looking to generate something for the Rogues offense. On deck is Jesse Spangler. Hamilton is ready. Here comes pitch to Danielson. Strike call at inside corner, 0-1. So a base hit can score Caleb from third. Here's a stretch by Hamilton. 1 strike pitch. Tapper down toward Hamilton has to reach. Charged by Santos toward the first. Save! And scoring is Caleb, and the Rogues are still very much alive. Nice hustle by Danielson to beat out the throw. It's now 7-5 in favor of the Speedos.
Now number 43, Jesse Spangler.
Jesse Spangler up. Wow. I guess Stan Spatala is kind of thinking, what happened? Speedos led 6-0 after 1. It's currently 7-5. Here's Jesse Spangler, the potential tying run. Still 2 outs. Danielson up first. Hamilton delivers a strike straight down the middle. 0-1 the count on Spangler. While Spangler homered in the 4th inning. If he replicates his home run from the 4th, we would be tied. Stretch, target inside. 1 strike pitch. There goes running pitch. Scott popped up to the left side. It's going to be trouble. Oh, and a catch on the outfield grass by Cash Young. And that brings us to the 7th inning stretch.
Hey, you're a good guy. You're fine. It's been cool to me. Hey, catch.
Well, we're hitting the bottom of the 7th. It is going to be Brian Benz to lead things off with the Speedos. I guess Stephanie, my own personal water girl, who's Turner Olson's mom, gets me the water that she promised me in the 7th inning stretch. And in the process, I got to give her a hug and kiss her on the cheek and give her my "You Go Girl" catchphrase in the process. 7-5 Speedos. It's going to be Brian Benz, Robert Brooks, and Jack Dennis facing Southpaw Joe Johnson. There's Johnson nodding yes. He deals to Benz. It is upstairs 1-0. So it's 8-9-1 due up for the Speedos here in the bottom of the 7th. Speedos have had their lead cut down to 2. So outcome of this game very much in doubt. Here's left-hander Johnson. He's ready. The pitch to Benz, 1-0. Swing and a miss. Big uppercut swing from Brian, and it's a 1-1 count on Benz. We'll see. I mean, Benz and the Speedos are looking to swing the momentum back to their side. I know that the Rogues offensively have hit a stride from the 4th through the 7th, while the Speedos offense has been stagnant from innings 4 through 6. See if the Speedos can get the momentum back here in the 7th inning. Johnson, sign from Gamboa. The 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging. He chased one in the dirt, and it's 1-2 on Benz. Benz went fishing on that latest pitch. Well, 1-2. Well, if the Speedos do not tally here in the 7th, that'll give Medford reason to believe that could cause Medford's offense to really come out swinging in the 8th should the Speedos not score in the 7th. 1-2 offering from Johnson to Benz outside. Now it's a 2-2 count. The outcome of this game very much in doubt here. Bottom of the 7th, Speedos on top 7-5. We'll see. The Speedos will have to get some runs here in the 7th. At this point, they could have no other option. As Johnson gets a sign, 2-2 offering to Benz. Swing and a miss. 1 away. It's 1 away. That'll send up the catcher, Robert Brooks. Robert Brooks steps in now, so I guess after the Speedos had a 6-0 lead after 1 inning, it has dwindled down to 7-5, but the Speedos offense is up here at the bottom of the 7th of what's going to be a 9-inning game. Joe Johnson, who's been masterful in his lengthy relief appearance, has kept the Speedos in check for the most part. Here's Johnson. He's into his motion. The pitch to Robert Brooks. It is upstairs 1-0. 1-0 the count on Brooksy. Left-hander, that being Johnson, is into his motion. 1-0 pitch. Outside for a ball. Now it's 2 balls and no strikes on Brooksy. Robert heading the count. That's right. Like I said before, Robert Brooks was named after Dr. Robert, the subject from that Beatles song from the Revolver album. Johnson deals the 2-0 pitch. Skied, right side, foul ball. Danielson has room. He will let the ball pop into his glove. A basket catch for the second out. Nice play for Travis Danielson. 2 outs.
Now batting number 23,
here's Jack Dennis.
Jack Dennis.
Dennis up, 2 outs, bases empty. All right, well, this is Speedo's hoping to get a 2-out rally here. Unless the Speedos get a 2-out rally here, the Rogues could be seeing some offensive momentum in the 8th and perhaps the 9th. We'll see. Speedo's up by only 2 runs here, and it's still a close contest. Johnson, yes. Here comes the delivery to Dennis. It is high and tight, 1-0. So it's lefty against lefty matchup. Speedos led 6-0 after 1, and it's currently 7-5 in favor of Top Speed. As the outcome of this game still in doubt, still either teams to win here. Here's left-hander Johnson getting the sign from Gamboa. The 1-0 to Dennis. It is on the outside corner, a play called strike, and it's a 1-1 count on Jack. JC Santos is on deck. All right, here we go. So Johnson nods yes. 1-1 pitch to Jack. Downstairs, 2-1. Hitters count on Dennis. If Dennis gets on, then JC Santos will come up. Two outs, bases empty for the Speedos in the 7th. Speedos on top by 2. Johnson kicks and delivers inside. 3 balls, 1 strike. Dennis ahead in the count. Dennis hoping for either base hit or ball 4 here. Either one will put Santos in the batter's box. So 3 balls, 1 strike. Dennis ahead in the count. Back in the box he goes. 3-1. Now Johnson gets a sign. The 3-1 pitch to jumping Jack Dennis is inside, ball 4. So 2-out walk to Dennis. That'll send JC Santos to the batter's box. Speedo's dugout still seems like they're in good spirit despite their lead being cut down to 2. Now it looks like the home plate umpire takes his mask off, telling the first base dugout to cool it. I guess evidently the Rogues dugout was chirping something and the umpire was just telling them to keep it cool. I mean, I couldn't hear what the Rogues dugout was saying, but evidently the umpire did, so the umpire took his mask off saying, tell them this Rogues dugout to cool it, otherwise I will have to issue a technical. Back to the game, JC Santos up 2 outs, runner on first and Dennis. Here's left-hander Johnson. Sign into the stretch. Here comes the offering to JC. It is low, ball 1.
Deep breath, right here.
1 ball, no strikes on Santos. He had 2 quick outs and then Dennis walked. Now it's 1-0 on Santos. Dennis could be attempting to steal here. I would not be surprised. The stretch by the lefty Johnson. He delivers. It is inside. 2-0 on Santos. Timeout. It's like no. Gamboa trots out to the mound. Could have been a signal mishap there or something of a nature like that. 2 balls and no strikes rather on JC. Speedo's looking to get the momentum back here in the 7th. They had their lead sliced down to 2 here in the 7th, and they're looking to build up their advantage once again. Yeah, it's 2 balls, no strikes. Dennis on first, 2 away, and there's going to be activity in the Medford bullpen, I reckon. Julius 29. I'll track down his name if I can. It is Matthew Lester warming up. The left-hander Johnson is ready. The 2-0 pitch. It is strike 1 outside corner, 2-1 on JC. Cash Young is on deck. Left-hander shakes off one after another. Now he gets what he wants. Stretch. And the 2-1. Skied foul left side, strike 2. It's an even count of 2-2 on Santos. Dennis on first, 2 down here in the 7th inning. After this, we got 2 more innings left to play here. Speedo's on top by 2 runs, and it's starting to get really intense late in the contest, if your heart is pounding and your blood pressure is getting higher, you are only human. 2-2 on Santos. Here's the stretch by the southpaw. He deals it low and outside. Full count. So you got to figure Dennis is going to go on this next pitch. All right, Dennis, get ready to. Dennis is going to be in the starting block, ready to take off for first once this delivery is offered. That's right. As I said before, the drag races are happening at Sonoma Raceway today. My dad as well as my step-brother-in-law are both in attendance. Yeah. So here we go. So 2 outs. Dennis on first. He'll go. Johnson ready. Payout. Oh no, throw the first. My mistake. He was much too late.
One pitch this time right here, winning. Come on.
All right. So 3 balls and 2 strikes still on Santos. JC and the Speedos hope from probably their base hitter ball 4 here. So a VIP, very important pitch coming up. Stretch by the southpaw Johnson. Payoff for the goal. Swings popped up as high as the torch on the Statue of Liberty. Third base. He's got it. And that does it for the Speedos. They leave a runner out there. At the end of 7, Speedos 7, Rogues 5.
Two baseballs.
New arm on the mound for top speed as we head to the 8th inning. It's going to be Felipe Gonzalez, number 17.
Felipe Gonzalez.
So Owen Hamilton in line to earn the win, while Felipe Gonzalez hoping to maybe earn the save here, providing that he and the Speedo defense can keep the Rogues tied down for 2 more innings.
Tyler
But it's 7-5 top speed as the Rogues are capable of at least, for the most part, either tying it or taking the lead here. But it is the steerage of the Rogues lineup. It'll be Hollow to lead off. Let's see what Hollow does. 7, 8, 9. It's going to be Hollow, Dorsey, and Gamboa facing Gonzalez, the new right-handed hurler for top speed. Gonzalez deals to Hollow. It is outside and high, 1-0. Well, the Rogues still have 6 outs to work with. Medford trails by only 2 runs. That is a sizable deficit for Medford. Here's Gonzalez. He's ready. The 1-0 pitch to Hollow. It is swinging a foul tip, and it's a 1-1 count. This ball ricochets off the screen back to the dish. Uno y uno is how you declare the count. So Hollow was defensively the second base back in that batter's box. 1-1. Gonzalez into his motion. 1-1 to Hollow. It is outside corner, strike 2 call, and it's 1-2 on Hollow. Speedos, despite them having a delicate 2-run lead here, going to hope to keep the Rogues' offense in check for 2 innings at the most. 1-2 from Gonzalez. It is slide foul. That's out kind of an emergency swing by Hollow, and he fouled it to left. Still 1-2 on Tyler. 1-2 on Tyler Hollow. Gonzalez ready. 1-2 offering. It is swing and a foul. Another emergency swing by Hollow. And it's still 1-2. So the Rogues 6 outs away from playoff elimination. But the Rogues are down by only 2 runs here. Outcome of this game very much in doubt. Still 1-2 on Hollow. As the right-hander Gonzalez gets signed. 1-2 offering once again. And a swing and a foul. What a way for Hollow to battle here. A titanic battle for the Rogues second baseman. Trayvon Dorsey is on deck. That's the Rogues down by 2, 6 outs away from elimination. 1-2 once again from Gonzalez, and here it comes. Swinging a ground ball up the middle, caroms away. Second baseman has to hurry, bare hand, no throw. Throw to first, too late. Although on board, courtesy of a line drive on the ground back to Gonzalez, is squirted away. And the second baseman, Amador,
Trayvon
through to first, much too late. Or it's that's Isaiah Morales, I stand corrected. Amador was pulled. Here's a potential tying run in the person of Trayvon Dorsey. Well, Dorsey is capable of getting a major offensive play here, but he has definitely got a capable bat, especially with the runner aboard and nobody down here in the 8th inning. Gonzalez getting the sign from Brooksy. Here comes the pitch to Dorsey, and it's on the outside corner, a fight called strike. 0-1 the count on Dorsey. It's on deck, happens to be a pinch runner, Josh Berm, or pinch hitter, might say Josh Berm, about to pinch hit. Comes pitch to Dorsey, it is low. Nice take by Dorsey, and it's a 1-1 count. That was close, but not quite in there. A strike and a ball on Dorsey. Trayvon is currently the potential tying run for the Rogues. Rogues trail 7-5 here in the 8th stretch. Gonzalez delivers, swinging a ground ball down to, nice stab at third by Amador, throw to second one, on to first, double play! I guess that was Tyler Amador who moved from second to third, a state-of-the-art around the horn twin killing. Now the Speedos are within 4 outs of 5 consecutive titles. That could be a momentum swinger. Here comes Josh, my mistake is this is going to be, Josh Berman is going to pick, right. Where's the hitter? Okay, can we have the hitter up there? I guess, yeah. I guess they're going to allow Gamboa to bat after all. Interesting. An amazing strategy had I ever seen before. I guess Sean Gallagher elects to stick with Gamboa. They were originally going to have Josh Berman pinch hit for him, but they decided to stick with Ryan. Well, that's fabulous. 2 outs, bases empty just like that. Amador moved from second to third. I should have said it that way, so I made a goof on my assumption. Gonzalez ready, comes pitch to Gamboa, it is upstairs 1-0. All right, so the Speedos within 4 outs of a title. Gonzalez ready, here comes 1-0 to Gamboa, swinging a pot foul out of play, strike 1. So Gonzalez looking to get it to the 9th inning with a Speedo advantage still intact. Here we go. This is going to be a rather fabulous finish that I ever seen before. A ball and a strike on the Rogues catcher. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a drive to left. He hammers it. Left field racing back. Home run! And the Rogues successfully close the gap, courtesy of a 2-out solo shot by the Rogues catcher. The Rogues cut their deficit down to 1. Hope is still alive for Rogue Nation. Still 2 outs. Here comes Johnny Radomski, who homered his latest trip to the dish. 7-6. Speedos have their lead sliced down to 1. Here comes the pitch to Johnny, and a swing and a miss. 0-1. 1 strike on Johnny. Caleb Broughton is on deck, or soon to be on deck. 1 strike pitch to Johnny, and here it comes. In the dirt, ball skips away, and it's a 1-1 count. So the Rogues need to keep it going here. They're not out of the woods. They're still down, although far from out. Trailing by a run with 4 outs left to go in their game and the season. 1-1 pitch to Johnny from Gonzalez. Swing and a miss, and it's Johnny behind 1-2. We'll see. It's Johnny with a 1-2 strike count. 2 outs, bases empty for the Rogues, but the Rogues have tied it courtesy of the solo shot by Gamboa a moment ago. 1-2 from Gonzalez, and a swing and a ground ball slowly to short, fielded by Young, flipped first in time, a nice dig, and that assures the Speedos that they will enter the 9th with an advantage. After 7.5, Speedo 7, Rogues 6.
That was slow. First ball hit on you.
Stride as the Rogues make this a one-run game. Pitch to Cash Young, it is outside for a ball 1-0. So Joe Johnson in his lengthy relief appearance looking to keep the Rogues deficit at 1. If the Speedos score any runs here in the 8th, Medford is going to be in a lot of trouble. Johnson deals to Cash Young, it is fouled off to the screen, and it's a 1-1 count on Cash. On deck is Dominic Vicentine. So this is an interesting contest, and it's starting to feel pretty tense. I'm starting to kind of feel some nervous tension here. Of course, outcome of this game very much in doubt. We'll see who wants it more at the end of it all. It's very tense here. It feels a lot of pressure. My goodness. It's motion by the southpaw. He deals it downstairs, 2-1. We'll see. I mean, it's a 1-run difference separating the challengers and the champions. The champions currently in front by a run. Well, 2-1 the count. As the southpaw shakes off 1. As Johnson deals the 2-1 to Cash. Ball 3 just missed downstairs, 3-1. So the Speedos covet base runners here. I wonder how that game between the San Rafael Pacifics and the Sonoma Stompers is happening. Game started at Albert Park today at 1. 3-1 pitch. Strike 2 call, full count on Cash. All right, so if the Speedos do not score here, that could cause the Speedo fans to have reason to feel pretty nervous, but the Speedos need to score to get the momentum back on their side. Left-hander ready. Here's a 3-2 payoff. Downstairs, ball force, one to Cash. That gives the Speedos reason to have hope of keeping the Rogues tied down. Dominic Vicentine up. Looks like here comes Sean Gallagher visiting the pitcher's mound. Is this going to be it for Johnson? I'm not sure. I mean, of course, yeah. Is this going to be a visit or is this going to be a pitching change? I don't know. Well, tune in. Well. Welcome back. It is runner on first base and Cash Young.
Now
Here comes
batting,
Dominic
number
Vicentine
3,
facing new
Dominic
left-hander
Vicentine.
Matthew Lester. That runner on first is the responsibility of Joe Johnson. So Johnson is going to take a seat in the dugout and pray for Matthew Lester. There's a 7-6 Speedo lead. 1 run separating the two teams, battling out to see who gets all the marbles. As it's Dominic Vicentine facing the new hard-throwing southpaw, Matthew Lester. Lester works from the stretch. He deals to Dominic. It is upstairs 1-0. So if the Speedos score any runs here in the 8th, then the Rogues are going to be in a whole lot of trouble, as it's Dominic Vicentine, the cleanup man, looking to live up to his cleanup hitter billing. He's got a 1-ball, no strike count on him. Cash Young on first, nobody down. Lester ready. The 1-0 pitch. Downstairs, nice take. 2-0 on Dominic. Well, if the Rogues allow the Speedos to score any runs here in the bottom of the 8th, then the Rogues are liable to fall off the cliff. But we'll see. It's runner on first with nobody down. We'll see. I mean, the Rogues often seem to have hit some sort of stride here later in the contest. Here we go. Stretch throw to first. He is safe. Wow. So the Rogues, for the Speedos, it is the drive for 5. Speedos are 4-time Golden State Collegiate Baseball League champions. Stretch, the 2-0, skied foul to the right, out of play, strike 1. So, of course, the other game in the Pacific Association of Professional Baseball, the Napa Silverados are hosting the Vallejo Admirals at the Napa Valley College campus. That game started earlier today at 1:05. 2-1 the count on Vicentine. Stretched by Lester. 2-1 offering upstairs, 3-1. So anyway, so it's Vicentine hoping for base hitter ball 4 here. Cash Young on first. Nobody down for the Speedos here in the 8th inning. Like I said, if the Speedos score any runs here in the 8th, then the Rogues are liable to fall off the cliff. His left-hander, he's ready. 3-1 offering. Ball 4 in the dirt, so Walk puts ducks on the pond. 2 on, no outs. Here comes Tyler Amador to the box. Amador, who's now at third base on defense. Well, we'll see him.
Now batting, number 7, Tyler Amador.
Tyler Amador up with 2 on, no outs. A visit to the pitcher's mound from the shortstop, and Caleb Broughton. All right, infield is double play depth for Medford. So Tyler Amador hoping to generate some offense for the Speedos. The top speed does need some insurance here. If the Speedos do not tally here in the 8th, the Medford Rogues will have reason to believe there'll be better odds of Medford tying the game or taking the lead in the 9th should the Speedos not score. Stretch, the pitch to Amador, scores one, pulls back, upstairs 1-0. Matthew Lester with 1-ball, no strikes on Amador. The left-hander is ready. 1-0 to Amador. Scores one, bounce in front of the dish, pounced on. Throw to third, he's going to nail him. I think he got him! Bullseye! Cash Young is forced out at third base. Nice heads-up thinking by Lester. I bet Lester would have felt like an idiot had Cash Young been safe. My goodness, that's poise. 1 out, first and second still. Kyle Orloff in the box.
Now batting, number 25, Kyle Orloff.
Kyle Orloff up with 2 on, this time 1 away. One down. The Rogues, if they can turn a pair here, they'll have some better odds of either tying it or taking the lead in the 9th. We'll see. Still a long ways off. Lester into his stretch. There comes pitch to Orloff. It is ground ball down third. This is going to be scooped. Third to second, 1. On to first, that's going to be 2, I reckon. Yes! And the Rogues have reason to believe. But even so, for the Speedos, a 1-run cushion will have to be enough. They could
Now
tie it
batting
or
for
take
the
the
Rogues,
lead.
number 5, Caleb
So the
Broughton.
Speedos squandered an opportunity in the 8th. Let's see if the Rogues can exploit that here in the 9th. Caleb Broughton facing Brock Naughton. We'll see if the game is not over by a long shot. Not at all. Brock Naughton on the mound. The stretch. Here comes the pitch to Caleb, and it's outside 1-0. So the Rogues have reason to believe here. Down by only a run. Of course, don't forget, the Rogues trailed by as many as 6 and even 7. Here's the 1-0 from Naughton. Is swinging a line drive on the. Oh, it's Karam's away! Into no man's land. The tying run is aboard. Looked like Dennis would field it, but it squirted away to his right. Here comes the potential go-ahead run for the Medford Rogues. My goodness, Medford is alive. Tying run on first. Bryce Foster
Now batting,
comes up
number
to
11,
bat
Bryce
for the
Foster.
Rogues. But if the Speedos squander their lead here in the 9th, it'll be much to the chagrin of Stan Swatala. We'll see. Infield double played out. Stretch. Naughton delivers to Bryce. Swinging a pop-up. Foul off of the mask. The catcher under it is. Oh, dude. Nice catch. That's one away. Speedos within 2 outs. Omar Ortiz, the cleanup man in the box for Medford. Double play
Now
with
batting,
ice the
number
title.
13, Omar Ortiz.
So all the Speedos have to do is turn a pair, and this title is in the bag. But Omar is the go-ahead run. Tying run on first and Caleb Broughton. But Omar, the cleanup man, can take one swing and bring the Speedos to their heels. Stretch by Naughton. There's for the first base. He is safe. That's a lob toss, not much on it, so Caleb back in safely. On deck is Travis Danielson. Speedos within 2 outs of a 5th straight title. Here's the stretch by Naughton. The pitch runner goes. The strike call at 32nd base, and it's going to be into center field. Oh, dude. So stolen base after a bad throw from Brooksy. So tying run is in scoring position. One swing by Omar can pull the Rogues even Steven with the Speedos once again. Like I said, top speed is still within 2 outs of a 5th straight title. Maybe that runner is. Are they going to walk Omar intentionally? I don't know. Nope, they're not. One strike. Now they do it. It's about time. So the Rogues have the tying run on second, the go-ahead run on first. Here comes, who's coming up now? Well, this feels like my heart's pounding and my feels like it's very nerve-wracking late in the game. Travis Danielson will come up with a prodigious opportunity to at least give the Medford an RBI and a tie at the very least. One away. Here's Travis Danielson in the box. We'll see. Pinch runner at first for Ortiz. I'll get this guy. It's one guy wears the 1. That is James Turnbull. Pinch runner at first for Omar. Rogues have reason to believe. Rogues very much alive. Travis Danielson up. First and second, 1 away. The stretch. Here comes the pitch to Danielson. Swinging a ground ball. He loses his bat, but fouls it to the left side. Strike 1. I guess the ball slipped down Danielson's hands like butter. Wow. 1 strike on Travis. Jesse Spangler is on deck. Wow, so the Speedos need 2 outs. The Rogues need a score or 2. We'll see. Naughton hoping to earn the save. It's not going to be easy, though. It never is. 1 strike on Danielson. Here's the stretch. Check on second. Runner bluffs it being killed. Toward second base. He is going to be safe as it's dropped. Well, he would have been safe no matter what. That's covered by Isaiah Morales. Anyway, 1 strike still on Danielson. This is a very tense moment deep in the contest. Speedos within 2 outs of a title, but the Rogues have tying run on second, go-ahead run on first. Not ready. 0-1. Swinging a mass, and it's Danielson behind 0-2. Wow, that was fabulous. So the Rogues have reason to believe here. Like Charlie Brown and Peanuts said, the game is never over until the last man is out. Stretched by Naughton. 0-2. Left comes second by Brock.
Let's go.
Stretched by the right-hander, Naughton. 0-2 offering. It is ball one. Downstairs at 1 and 2. Jesse Spangler on deck, hoping to get the turn to bat in this frame. As it's Danielson still behind, this time 1 and 2. First and second. One out for the Rogues here in the ninth. Speedo's up by a run. Not ready. He deals one to go. Pitch swinging up. Pop fouls out of play. Once again, he loses his bat. Dude, I would imagine Danielson needs to put some stickum on his hands. He needs to get a better grip on that big stick, yeah, too. If he could garnish his hands with stickum. Sounds like Freddie Bolitnikoff and Lester Hayes of the Raiders from the mid-70s to until 1980 when the NFL banned that sticky goo from the game. 1 and 2 still on Danielson. One swing can theoretically tie it. We'll see. Speedos have been in the lead since the first inning. We're in the ninth. 1 out, 2 on. Here's a stretch by the right-hander Naughton. Check on second. 1-2 offering, and it's in the dirt. 2-2. All right, so this has been a real tense moment late in the contest. 2 and 2 on Danielson. Naughton into a stretch. 2-2. Ball three. Now a bad one here will juice up the bases for Spangler. Wow. Tying run on second. Go ahead run on first. Rogues down by a run here. Keep in mind, the Rogues trailed by as many as 7. Here's Naughton. Get inside, into the stretch. Target inside. Left. So 1 and first and second. 3-2 count on Danielson. Rogues open for base center ball 4. Stretch by Naughton. 3-2. Swinging the ground ball. This could be it. Steps on third for 1. Throw across the diamond. Ball game! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! The Speedos hold on! They win their 5th straight title! I tell you what, the drive for 5 ends in the promised land! To a completion as Top Speed wins it 7-6 as the Speedos win the series 2-1. All right, Speedo fans, this is for you. Thank you so much. I'm your announcer, Dion, saying congrats and kudos to the Speedos for defending their crown. And I'll see you on Bay Area Sports TV when I do the Golden State Collegiate Baseball League in the year 2020 as envisioned. Thank you so much and have a wonderful summer. Take care. Take it easy.